Well, hello there, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It is Wednesday night. It's just shy of 6 p.m. I always start a little bit earlier, as I pop into place. Good to see you all here. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Appreciate you. So we're doing a little bit of No Man's Sky, and we're doing a little something different tonight. Some of you may or may not be aware of this. The people on Twitch are aware of it because I'm actually dual streaming this evening. Wanted to give it a shot again. Haven't done it in a while, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to keep up with things, but we're going to do the best we can in order to keep track of two different chats, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And it's good to see you, by the way, over on the YouTube side. Gunboat Willie, great to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. Super Soft Drink, Iron Star, your girl, Cyan, good to have you here, dear. Yes, you caught me live. This isn't Memorex, although I do appreciate the reference. Thank you very much for that. Marty, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. There's his link, folks. Marty's channel over on YouTube. Check him out. All right, guys. So what we're doing tonight, first of all, let me describe the setting. We're going to do a fugitive run. This is a run that was devised by Beeblebum back in the day. And we're going to do a more difficult version of it. So it's like a regular, ordinary, no starter ship challenge in permadeath mode, all the extreme settings. The premise behind this, and if you look at the description, unfortunately, folks, over on YouTube, it's kind of hard to see. Pardon me, on Twitch, it'll be hard to see it. I don't have it listed down there. But on the YouTube side, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a complete description of the entire rules regarding this. There's no way I could put it into the chat over here on Twitch. But anyway, Starduster, good to see you. I'm out of here in the back, as usual, waving hello. Hello! Good to see you. Over on the YouTube side, Gunboat Willie, good to see you again. So, the premise is that's the starting point. We all know that that's how a no starter ship permadeath challenge goes, right? So you don't go to your starter ship, it's off limits. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more rules to the fugitive challenge. You are a fugitive on the run. You cannot only access your ship, you have no access to it whatsoever. You have to find a crashed ship or purchase one from another fugitive. Another fugitive in No Man's Sky is those NPCs that land near you sometimes as you're running across the landscape. So if you can get one to land near you and you have the funds to buy their ship, that ship becomes yours and you can use it. A lot more rules to this. We also, in order to escape from the authorities, we have to make it to the center of the galaxy and get into the next galaxy, which means in order to do so, we'd either jump 700 times to get there, or more, or we have to find enough glyphs to open up a portal to get to a closer planet so that we can get to the center of the galaxy. And I've set it at 8 glyphs of the 16 that you need. That means we have to find 8, that's counted again, 8 glyphs, 8 graves is what we're going to have to find. We're going to be really struggling to do this. I'm looking forward to doing it, though. So it's going to be a multi-stream challenge. This is not going to be done in one stream. We're just going to be here for a few hours tonight, about 3 hours or so. We'll get it all set up here. So who else did I miss here? See, Marty's in there. Okay, yeah, girl. Okay, great. Stardust, Aaron. Okay, great. You guys are all chatting amongst yourselves. Feel free to do so. So I will be able to pay attention. This is not a speed run. We're not going to have a timer over my head. None of that nonsense. We are going to be all alone and on the run, as the placard behind me says. So we're going to have some fun here. At least I think so. That's what I'm hoping for here. So we're going to get this going here. Let me just take care of something on my cell phone real quick. Okay, that's gone. Good. And I'm in Do Not Disturb, so I hopefully won't get any phone calls here. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's switch over to the main screen. Hey, there we are. Look at that. Normally I'd have a timer over my head someplace, but we're not going to do that. So we'll keep this down. I shouldn't eat cookies when I'm doing voice to text. I don't even want to go there. I don't even know what to say. That's great. That's absolutely great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Appreciate you. Mumble, 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 crumble, crumble, spitting. Yeah, everything. Yeah, great. All right, let's set up the game. We're going to be doing a new game. Oh, by the way, for those of you on YouTube, if you look at the very, very top, there is a pinned comment. I put out a post, I think it was yesterday around noon, and I'm looking for comments from people. I do a playthrough every year, and every Monday I come out with an episode over on YouTube, of course. And what I'm looking for is ideas, anything different that you want me to do. As an example, Austin put in a message and he says, hey, no starter ship. He says, but the only way you can leave the planet to get to another planet to get a starter ship is you have to build yourself a cannon and launch yourself off the planet. Or build yourself a really, really, really tall scaffold to get yourself out into space and then float to another planet. I said, Austin, that's a little bit much. I said, to build a cannon, unfortunately, I have to have access to all the recipes, and I'm not going to have that. So, yeah, it is quite the challenge, Spam. Good to see you over there on Twitch side. Yeah, right? And Warfrat, good to see you on YouTube. Yeah, lurking and listening, you go ahead, man. I appreciate you. Always good to lurk. So, really, I was like, all right, that's a bit much. But his third option was, or you can find a portal and go through a portal to a random address, but which means we got to find at least one glyph. So we can put all the suns in, all the sunsets in, and go to, which will get us to a pretty close planet to the center of the galaxy. But then when you get to the other planet, then you got to look for a crash ship on that planet and go from there. And it could be like an aggressive sentinel planet. We don't know what we're going to end up on, right? That's going to be the weird part. All right. That's a good thought. I'll keep that in the back of my mind, but I want throw some ideas at me. Another one was no multi-tool. The multi-tool you have is damaged and you can't use it. So you gotta fist pound every single plant around you, rocks, to get what you need until you can get to a minor settlement or somewhere where they will give you another multi-tool. So yeah, that's a rough one. And I thought about that. I'm like, that's not bad. You can terrain manipulate rocks up to space. I can just see building this huge pillar. Can you imagine? And you save it, you have a base and you can save it, and someone comes across this planet that's pristine, then they have this huge pillar. What the heck is that? That's great. Bear Blue, good to have you over there on the YouTube side. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Tradesman's in the house. I just saw your name up there. Where are you? There you are. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to you too. All right, so we're starting a new game. Let's get this set up. It's going to definitely be custom. We're going to go back one to permadeath, and we're setting everything to the maximum settings. We're not going to do abandoned because when you're a fugitive, you have to have somebody after you. If you're abandoned, there ain't nobody there except the sentinels, and you're never going to find what you're looking for. You can never trade anything. That's interesting. Can we do fugitive in abandoned mode? I have to think about that. I think you can, actually, because the sentinels are still active. You're still going to find crashed ships, and the opportunity to find a crashed ship that isn't occupied is obviously 100%. Interesting. Gary, good to see you, by the way, over there. You should have been milking eggs together while you run from animals. Stop it. Please. Freezing rain last few hours, stinking. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gunboat Willie. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, we're looking at rough weather coming in myself. I kind of got the blinds open a little bit so I could see outside. Fortunately for us, I think we're just getting the tail end of some whippersnapper storms coming through. We shouldn't see any hail or tornadoes or anything like that. But Indiana, man, they got slammed yesterday. Good grief. I have no idea how big the storm was. All I know is this wedge tornado that was on the ground for, I don't know, 45 minutes or longer. It was a long-lasting tornado. They had 4-inch hail. We're talking about the size of your fist coming down. Can you imagine the destruction from that? My word. Anyway, pray for people like that. Anyway, we're going to skip the abandoned for now. I'll do that. I'll think about that another time. Purchases expensive, harsh inventory stack limits. We want to go everything maximum, challenging on the enemy strength. We have to disable the tutorial according to the rules. That gives us access to our hyperdrive and things like that, things that we're going to need. So we have to have that open to us. Everything else is challenging, including the fishing, by gum, and we're going to lock everything out on us. Okay, so let me just make sure everything is maxed out. Okay, we're just not choosing abandoned. That's the only one that's not selected there. Save deleted if we die. All right. How many in the series? I have no clue. Ragus, good to have you here, by the way. This could take a little bit because we have to find 8 glyphs, which means eight what do you call it? Graves, unmarked graves. That's going to be a rough pull to find 8 distinctive graves in order to find all this. That's going to be the tough part. We're going to try it. I think we can do it. Graves, I think, are getting a little bit better to find. They are still hard to find, but you run across a planet every now and then, and you just like grave after grave after grave. It's like, oh, okay, this is going to be a worthy one to do it on. I have found planets that I found 15 graves on, so, it's possible. That's all I'm going to say. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're going to do this for about 3 hours. I'm not doing a timer or anything like that. We're going to get to a stopping point at that moment and say, okay, so we're going to stop here. We're going to pick this up next week. Okay, so Wednesday nights, this is what I'm going to do for a little while, probably through the end of the current expedition that's going on in No Man's Sky, since nobody seems to want to even try to challenge my speed run time of 1 hour and 13 minutes, but it is what it is. You'll get a toxic planet. Okay, well, let's see if that's true or not. Toxic planet? What do we end up with? I can confirm to start the game, but I think we can do that, can't we? What do you think? Let me see here, hold on. What type of planet? Starting planet, we're going to call it the starter planet. It's going to be, this is over on the YouTube side, guys. Sorry, I don't have a lot going on the Twitch side, so I can't really do all this over there. So we're going to do toxic is the first choice. Let me see. It's usually one of a few. Radioactive. Did I spell that right? I did. And what's the other one? Hot. What do you call it? I guess we'll just put hot. Hot planet is right. So toxic, radioactive, hot, and I feel like there's one more, isn't there? Oh, cold. Cold. Duh. Or cold. All right. Poll started. So let me know what you guys think. What kind of planet you think we're going to start on, and I'll hold off getting into this right away. So some of the other rules that are involved on this, okay? So we can't go to our starter ship. We have to find a broken ship and repair it, and we're going to have to repair this up a little ways. The second thing we can't do is we cannot go to any landing platforms, no archives. We can't go to any public buildings that are open. Abandoned buildings are okay, but I think the rule on that is we have to clear out all the eggs around it before we can enter the building. So we have to pick up all the eggs before we can just go inside. So that's off limits. Can't go to any other structures, right? You can build a base, but only in a pirate system or an abandoned system or a unpopulated system, a system with no space station. And that base has to be built inside of a cave. So that gives you the opportunity to put it in there and everything like that. Ed and Ab's dad, good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. I saw you over on, was it Jason's? No. You were over on Trains. Train wreck, yeah. Good old train wreck, man. It's glad to see he has a camera finally. Glad to see he's got that going on. So that's one of the rules. Another rule is that we cannot go to any space stations. I mentioned that. We can go to an abandoned space station one time. In the sense that, and I put it in the rules, I changed it up a little because it was a little bit cloudy as far as to what they meant by that. I said you can go to that station once in that system one time, because once you enter the space station, you do what you got to do. As soon as you leave that space station, you have to leave the system immediately. So you better make sure your hyperdrive is up to snuff. And if you realize you're in the wrong ship and that you need a hyperdrive that has more strength and go back in, you've broken the rules. One of the rule-breaking things is even if you make a mistake and you break the rule by accident, you have to ditch the ship that you're in completely with everything in it, including all the inventory and anything in the upgrades area. Everything's got to be ditched. You just sell the ship, and anything you get from that selling of the ship, you destroy as well. Whatever your next ship is, then you got to take it out and take on the Sentinels. Sentinel battle in space, all the way through the mothership, and you got to defeat the mothership before you can continue on. You can imagine, based on these settings, how often that works. Yeah. So, we'll see. Good grief, do you have to tie one arm behind your back? No, just one eye. Which, I usually have one arm tied behind my back anyway when I'm fighting these guys in speedruns. We all know this. But here's the thing. As long as you stick by the rules, that's never going to happen, okay? Pirate stations. The only way you can enter a pirate station is with a solar ship. So if you find a pirate system that you go into, okay, great. Find a decent planet, land there, look for a solar ship. Same rules apply. No trade stations, so you can't go there and buy one from somebody. You can wait for someone to land next to you with one, or you can come across a crashed one and you can go ahead and repair it, fly it into the station. Again, same thought process. You go into the pirate station, you can trade, do what you got to do. As soon as you leave it, you got to exit the system. So there's that. So abandoned systems, I think we covered that. The pirate systems, I think we covered that. What else are we missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Empty systems are empty systems. Nothing special there. Let's see. Oh, and the last rule is that when you get to the center of the galaxy, you can only go through the center of the galaxy with a Sentinel ship. I've changed the rule a little bit. I said you can go through with a Sentinel ship or a Corvette. I think. I have to check that. It's going to be a while, so I can check it later. Now, Corvettes are very interesting. If you gather up all the materials to build one, where's the only place you can build one? In a space station. So you can't do it in a regular space station. You got to either do it in a pirate or an abandoned station. And then once you leave, you got to make sure that hyperdrive's charged, because you have to leave immediately. switch back to your other ship, because you can only enter the space station and pirate system in your solar ship. So a lot of rules. You got to keep track of it. It is a little bit rough to keep track of, but once you've done this enough times, you kind of get an idea of the rules. It's been a while, but there we are. All right, so what do we got? I've got 33% of you think we're going to end up on a cold planet, 28 at toxic, 22 at radioactive, and 22 at toxic. And a few of you only think a hot planet, huh? Okay. So that's 18 votes over there on the YouTube side. So let's go ahead and end that poll for now. Boop. All right. And let's see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm and start. Let's see where we end up. And it's going to get warm in here. I had to close everything up because we got rain hitting the front window and, you know, winds blowing sideways. And unfortunately, yeah, that's just the way things are going to be. Thank you. Love it. And we got just a few people there on the Twitch side. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Not something I do on a regular basis, and I haven't done it in a while. So it looks like we've got, what is this, radioactive? It is. It's a radioactive planet. So congratulations all those who chose radioactive. All right. So there's my ship in that direction. I always like to see where I am on a planet first. Good thing I checked. If it was around the middle, it really would make a difference which way you go. But I'm at the northern side of the planet. I want to start heading south. I want to start heading south quick. We only got 6 fauna. What of our, see, copper, uranium, sodium, and gamma root. Nothing special going on there. Okay, good. All right, and let's check our multi-tool real quick and see what kind of condition it's in. It looks like everything's repaired. So if the scanner was damaged, we'd have the little bit of a cheat where we wouldn't have to worry about any issues going on there. You know, as far as hazard protection, we could get away with things. So I'm just going to spread things out a little bit over here. All right, away we go. So I'm going to head in a southerly direction. On my way. So the ship itself is over there, but I really don't care. Oh, what do you know? And it's an industrial waste planet too. Go figure. Yeah. Let's just take a quick look around and make sure. Okay, we got a building here, but there's a sentinel next to it, so we know what kind of building that is. But there's another one right next to that. Why don't we hit that first and make sure? It looks like we've also got salvage containers. That's going to be money making right there. Metal fingers. Okay, that's good. All right, let's go. And we're going to have to get some protection soon. I don't think this is turned up enough. Hold on. I can barely hear the game at this point. Radiation protection. That's better. Ooh, good. Got puffer plants. Hey, buddy. Need some of those. There we go. 100 oxygen right up front. Oh, look at that. Oxygen plants out in the open. We do need some sodium plants. Alright, so we are on the run. Let's see what this building entails and what we got over here. Wouldn't it be great if I found a ship? That would just be the Jason luck for me. Jason plays. That's at the time it works, every time. Yeah, indeed. There you go. Oh boy, that dropped quick. Oh, and of course it's going to be that, right? Darn it. Alright, well, that was a bust. We got to hit a cave soon, so I'm going to take a quick look around and see if I can find something, and I'm not finding anything. Alright, so I'm going to start heading west for a little ways. And sort of west. Alright. Do we have any sodium anywhere? We're going to get hurt here in a minute. Oh, wait a second. Ah, I didn't get in here quick enough. But you can see what I'm aiming for. Cave. So it should be recharging. Alright, good, good. So we're not heavily damaged. That was very fortunate of me. Alright, let's go ahead and what's my mining beam at? And I think that's carbon. Good deal. Gonna get it back and travel to the portal this time. The bike was a good method of doing so. I kind of wish in retrospect when we did that. I'm gonna go to that building next. Oh, and there's another one over there, another one over there. Got buildings all over the place. All right, we're gonna have to be careful here. I think it was a good way to go. The problem is that it just was very static. You know, the whole run was a really static run. There was not a lot going on, and finding a ship or getting the money to buy a ship probably would have been a better route on that. I think in retrospect, like I said. I'm getting cobalt so I can make some batteries, in case anyone's wondering. We need some ferrite for that too, so we're going to have to go searching for some ferrite before we go crazy. Boy, that radiation protection dropped really quick, didn't it? Ooh. The wind picked up really, really strong here. Hopefully we keep our power. We don't usually lose power in a windy day, but, you know, if some bozo hits a pole, unfortunately, things can happen. Refine them into sodium? That's probably a good idea. I kind of would rather use the batteries, to be honest, but having sodium as we run across the landscape, we can find some as we go. I like to get, because of a run like this and the nature of the run, I usually like to get about 30 batteries or so. Basically enough to just about fill up as many as I can carry with me. And I'm going to need some more carbon soon, so I'm going to have to keep an eye open. Alright, I think we've got enough cobalt. Let's see how much we got. About 200? Okay. Let's get enough to get 20 batteries, let's say. There we go. 202. Okay, we need some... Okay, we've got carbon down here, right? And we're going to see if there's any rocks along here to get some stuff from. Nah, Martin McIntyre, good to have you here, by the way. Nah, there's not much to miss. You weren't missing much, my friend. Alright, looks like we're getting some decent carbon out of these. That's not bad. Okay, let's charge you back up. 69%. Good, good, good. You are also carbon. Okay. I just need to find a couple rocks down here. I can grab some ferrite. We don't need much, so we shall see. I'll get some more carbon out of you and out of you. Okay. Good. I should analyze that. Oh well, no big deal. Looks like we found our ferrite dust. What else you guys have in you? Hey, look at sodium. That tornado in Michigan was in your town? Everything okay, Mr. Tradesman?
You can't be serious. I am serious.
Super Tiger 34, thank you very much for subscribing on the YouTube side. 07 to you, I appreciate it, my friend. Oh, look at that. Ooh, presents. Come on now. There we go. All right, that should give us enough to start with. How many can we make? 14. We just need a little more ferrite to get what we're looking for, and then we can get our 20, and then we can move on. So survival is the big key here, obviously. Look at that, we got oxygen plants down here. This was a very fortuitous cave. There we go. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Get back over here. 20. All right, we're up to 20. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the rest of the cobalt in order to free up some space. We've got a good amount of sodium already, so that's nice. Okay, good. And I think that will do it for now. I'll stay away from the plants that we got here that are in bad shape. All right, so how far away is that? Let's head on out to the surface and take a look around. Watch it be a ship. That would be hilarious. Permadeath ours to shreds, but we ended up all good. Sorry to hear that, man. That's a pain in the butt. Hope everybody was alright. Nobody got killed or anything, right? Now, the drop pod, the problem with the drop pod, though, is that I need certain materials that I do have the recipes for, but I don't have the ability to make them just yet. I would have to make a metal plate, get a refiner, things like that. So I'm not going to worry too much about this at this time. But it's good to know that this was here. And what we're going to do is take a look around and we back up into this thing and keep myself protected. See, the rads were the problem here. And look at that. Super Tiger 34 over on the Twitch side is now following. Appreciate you over there. Thank you very much. 07 again. All right. What do we got over here? There was another building over there, 259. I don't see any sentinels, so we're going to check that out too. This is really cool. I didn't realize there was going to be this much stuff around, so... It's a pretty decent planet to start on. Yeah, by the way, in case you're wondering about the drop pods, they are not off limits. Those are okay because you got to upgrade at some point, and you're allowed to use those. So I will duck into them any chance I get. All right, where'd the building go? Oh, okay, is that what it is? It is a ancient plaque. Okay, ancient plaque's not really going to help me, except maybe to find some buried treasure, and I'm not really as interested in that. So, all right, I'm going to head over there, but as soon as I get there, I'm going to be heading south from there. And I don't think we have any other buildings nearby, right? No, that one, but that's okay. Okay. So we kind of circled around a little bit. I feel like Jason a little bit now because I'm going in a circle, but it's okay. Hickey Happy in the Mud. Hi, good to see ya. Thanks very much for stopping in. Appreciate you over here on the YouTube side. Thank you so much. Beep, beep. Got a fellow across the way who's got a little bobcat type of bulldozer, you know, those little guys, and he's tearing up his backyard, so he's probably getting ready to fix it all up back there. Okay, so we're going to head south from here, and the purpose is that I'm going to see if we can find more buildings on the way. Now, finding buried technology, things like that, would probably be a good idea, because even that rock there would be worthwhile sometimes. But I'm not going to gather that just yet. I want to get an idea of the terrain and what we're dealing with. I don't think we're going to be hurting for oxygen, that's for sure. You see what I see? Scrap. That's funny. It's bringing back a tick. I don't know. Okay. Okay, this gives us an opportunity to use a battery. Alright, let's take a look, because I'm hoping... The theory is as we head south, we should start finding more buildings. And that's what I'm hoping for, so we'll see what happens here. Now, what I really need to be looking for is buried tech. Actually, you know, the salvage containers might be worth checking out. So I am going to head towards one of those, and we'll burn through it real quick. See what we get. Because salvage containers can have some very expensive items. They can also have Corvette parts. Our neighbor next door has a very young little lady, about 4, and every now and then, I know you probably can't hear it through the speakers, every now and then she gets in the car and just starts leaning on the horn. Beep, 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 just for, you know, half hour straight. But, cutest little thing, every now and then you go nuts. Okay. Now we get ferrite out of this too. So let's see what happens here. Is that getting it? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Okay, oversized canister link. The links are not worth as much. Rusty tank might be worth a little bit. Let's check. So the Argonaut fuel cover, they're worth about 70,000 or so. You'll get more money for, I think you'll get more money for buried tech. Turbine cowling, not worth as much. Get rid of that. 244,000. Okay. So I'm going to hang on to them for now, but this is worth a lot. We'll probably get about $1 million for that one. Oh, and that's telling me where the terminal is in the space station. That's hilarious. All right, let's grab that while it's here. Can we get it without digging? No, we're going to have to grab that. I am curious, what's the price of these in comparison with the others? So these are 52,000 each, so these are probably worth more. So we'll get rid of them if we have to. Worry about it later. Good evening, Q Creator. Good to have you there on the YouTube side. Also dual streaming on Twitch right now. Okay, we got some nanites out of that. Whoop, hello, hi. I'm going to move away before that thing blows up. All right. So, don't see any buildings. I'm going to head to the next piece of damaged machinery and we'll just keep going. Boink. So a really exciting thing happened for a Twitch streamer over this afternoon actually for me. For them it was evening time or just about, and they're trying to push to become a Twitch partner. And really great channel. Been following her for a few months. Really lovely lady. Very cozy, safe space for a lot of people. And literally, I cannot tell you how many people raided her channel. Hundreds of people. Tons of followers. Gifted subs galore. She went from like 35 subs up to well over 200. And they even started purchasing stuff from her wish list. It was absolutely incredible. The love they showed to her was just absolutely amazing. And it's just, that's a community. That's really a community right there. Great things can happen. Good. It's nice to see people doing good things for others, you know? Are they really? Good grief. 300,000 apiece? Huh. Well, here's the thing. This. Let me get that real quick. We have a full stack now. 468,000. So is it worth keeping the cowling for about 300,000? Or should I save the space for more tech? You know what I'm saying? So we do have a building nearby. It is a beacon. I'm tempted on doing it. Let's go ahead and scan you. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the beacon real quick. We'll go ahead and hit it up, and we'll get centered from over there, and we can use it as a jump-off point. And maybe it'll point us to something that'll be close by. In my experience, about, I don't know, how many times? Yeah, see, there's another building right there, so that's good. In my experience, it usually points me to a minor settlement that is on the other side of the freaking planet and doesn't help me out at all. But who knows? Let's see what happens. So it's not quite going south. It's pointing more of a south, what would you say, southeasterly direction? Yeah, got to be careful where I sell it. I can't even go to any terminals to sell it. It's got to be a trader that lands next to me, so. 23 hours away. Now, the planet has a 24-hour cycle. That is literally the entire opposite end of the planet. And what do you think? Do you think there's a settlement closer by than that? Why? Okay, so that's my pet. Jason's allowed to have his pet peeve. That's mine. Find me the closest settlement. That's what the beacon should be for, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, we got a holographic comms tower coming up, so can't believe how we're, finding out what these things are before we even get there. How far away is that? 824. Let's go ahead and head that direction. I'm going to go ahead and hit these things up here because I'm hoping to get some radiation protection. There? Yeah, that's it. Blink, 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 blink in the dark. Blink, blink, blink. Oh, and doing a lot better today. No migraine today. Last week I was a bit on the downside. There was no way I would be dual streaming last week. No way. Alright. 268, which way south? That way south. I want to head that direction. We'll head towards that.
Radiation protection falling.
Keep going. Wow, that was quick, man. Eating batteries like crazy here. We'll have to stop off, stop off at some caves on the way if we can. Is this one close to the surface? Yes, Bob, it is. Bob, another great streamer, Survival Bob. I was 91% Bob today. I was very happy about that. Ooh, good, a hyperdrive module. Very useful, but not to me. Hey guys, how you doing? Anybody want to land and trade with me? That would be kind of cool. But you're not going to, are you? I'm not seeing any buildings. Why don't we make a turn towards the holographic tower, and then we're going to go that direction for just a little bit. Going to go west for a little while. And I'm going to kind of zigzag across the landscape.
Technology recharge.
I'm actually keeping an eye on things today. Isn't that lovely? Oh, actually, let's hit this container real quick. Think good trader thoughts? I'll do my best, my friend. Welcome to raid my channel anytime. I'm on Monday and Wednesday around 9 to 11 Central U.S. time and 1 on Fridays. Awesome, appreciate that. You also do No Man's Sky? You do other stuff, Super Tiger? That's over on the Twitch side, by the way. It's nice to have more people in the community, if you will. So we're going to go west for a little bit. Let's go this direction. It is pretty cool. I just saw your message, Spam. Yeah, it is really cool that people did all that. And it's just, it was the love was incredible. And this girl was in tears. She had no idea that this was going to be what would have drawn people to it. She kept getting the raids every now and then. It was kind of cool, and all of a sudden people just started jumping in and started going nuts. Level 13 hype, it was incredible. It was really incredible. Okay, so we got a cave here. Why don't we, yeah, let's jump in.
Radiation protection falling.
No, that's not the cave. That's the cave. There we go. We're just going to jump in here to chill out for a second. That way we're not using our... What the heck? Oh, I came out into a cave that isn't a cave. Alright, now it's going back up. I just had to give myself a little bit more headroom. Going to take advantage of that for a second. There's No Man's Sky when I'm live? Awesome, awesome. Appreciate that. That's good. It's good to have more people in the community that are doing that kind of stuff. No, I don't. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. So, I should probably just watch it over here. I've got it. Anyway, it's not important. I use my phone in order to kind of monitor things, usually either on Twitch or YouTube. Just depends upon which one I want to keep an eye on. So, we shall see. I pre-ordered Crimson Desert last night. Looks like it may be worth a try. I did actually purchase Icarus. I don't know if you've seen some people playing Icarus. It was on sale for like 60% off, and I got it for like 12 bucks. I'm like, this looks like it might be worth just getting, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot and see what it's like. I do like survival games like that. The thing I don't like is that it is on an open world server, from what I understand. So as long as you're not near a whole lot of people, you're probably going to be okay. But if you're not on there, people could raid your, raid your base and destroy it, take all your stuff. So I'm not sure I'm terribly keen about it, but we'll see. But Crimson Desert looks pretty good. Oops. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Ah, see, there is a building right there. Good deal. And it looks like it's just a regular building. We can hope for an abandoned building. That's fine too, but I think what it is the unknown buildings sometimes are actually crashed ships, and you just want to keep your eyes peeled, because that's the thing you're looking for, so... And who knows, maybe I'll be lucky and I'll get myself a huge hauler. Oh, that's lovely. I love seeing those storms. They help me out so much. Hey, a little mini sodium field. I'll take it. It's on everything? Wow. You guys think it's going to be game of the year, huh? When they come out with a game this early in the year, though, it's always the games that come out like November, December that get more attention, unfortunately. Kind of like movies in that sense, too. Hey, look, it's another one of those things. Oh, well. We're getting another one, and it looks like, oh, we have a monolith. Monoliths... I don't think monoliths are off the list. I actually don't know. I think we can hit the monolith. Yeah, we're allowed to hit the monolith. How else are you going to find a portal? Yeah, you can hit a monolith. What be you, my friend? I'm going to hit this one first. Okay, that's just a, yeah, shelter. Alright, anything beyond it? I don't see anything just yet. So let's go back this way to our monolith, which is right this way, I believe. I don't know if I ever Game of the Year. If they ever release it, really, is what it boils down to, yes. There we go. That's what I'm heading towards. Look what I just... Oh, I thought that was a grave. For just half a moment, it looked like a grave, and I'm like, oh, yes! But no. Wah, wah. It was just a plant, Paul. I did find myself a crashed freighter, though. And I'm going to have to use some sodium that time. You got it. You got it. I'll be checking out your channel over there, Super Tiger. Don't worry. When I get to it. Sorry. Alright. Usually, oh, it's a Vy'keen planet. Great. I'm going to need a Vy'keen dagger. I'm going to have to start checking things out. Yeah. Yeah, riches beyond belief. Blah, blah, blah. Don't touch them. Stand back. So, the next time we get a successful one, we should get something out of it. Alright. So we're going to have to hit those green bins every now and then because we need to find a dagger, and those are hard to come by any other way. Alright, did I check that one out already? I think that's the one I came from, right? Okay, so I think we're going this way. We got another building straight in front of us. Let's go ahead and head towards it. Alrighty. Ray, good to see you, by the way, buddy. I don't know about line of fire. What's it about? Other than explorer and lore on a planet, Earth-sized. I think there's going to be a lot of questing involved. I mean, we're testing out a lot of the things that Hello Games wants to have on that Earth-sized open world environment. We're testing them out here on these planets and stuff like that. But it's going to be nice to be on a planet that's going to have different environments throughout the planet rather than one environment in the planet. You know, that's always the thing that we've had a little bit of an issue with. I'm not going to bother with the freighter. It's not going to have anything I need anyway. Oops, careful. There we go. A little bit of condensed carbon never hurt anybody. Up here. It is a plaque. Plaque don't help me at all. Okay, so we got our freighter there. Wow, this is, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen an environment that's been this busy. Vy'keen effigy again. We already have one in our inventory, so I'll get rid of them later. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go back to the south. I think I'm going to go south for a little bit longer. I think that'll be the way to go here. Watching on Twitch and listening on YouTube. Warframe, thanks for the support over on the Twitch side. It's up to you. How does one do an outlaw pirate run in No Man's Sky? How does one do an outlaw pirate run in No Man's Sky? Oh, the outlaw version. There is rules for that. I know Beeblebum, I don't know if you follow him on Discord. I think he's got the rules drawn up over there. If you go on his Discord channel, it'll be... Oh, look at that, another building. Well, that's pretty far away. Oh, I hate you. Leave me alone. Sorry, not you. It's under game challenges, if I remember correctly. I think that's where you'll find them. That's where you find this one as well as the Stranded run if you want to do that. Stranded run is just beginning a little bit too easy for me, so I'm kind of... I don't know if I wouldn't say I was finished with it. Microprocessor. That's not bad. There we go. Come on, keep going. didn't break something. Spent a little too much looking around and wasn't paying attention to my jetpack. So that's the only problem with that, Super Tiger, is I don't remember the rules right off my head. I know there is an outlaw run that he created as well, and it is actually a pretty cool run. I don't know if I've tried that one yet. That's an interesting one. Alright, so it looks like... Guess what this is? I can't go inside, but I think we just found a minor settlement. See? Minor settlement. Right here. Jerk Beacon. Beacon was being dumb. Minor settlement. See? Yeah. Doofus. Damn it. Alright, let's go west for a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to keep zigzagging for a little while. Is there a broken piece of machinery over here? There is. Alright, let's check it out real quick. Just nanites, alright. What else did we get? We got that upgrade. Don't need that, right. For the rest, okay, good. Keep going. You know where the Corvette terminal is, you just have to get there. Yep. Gotta flap my arms real hard. I think I can get there. Actually, for the Corvette terminal, what I would probably do, I'm gonna find a crashed ship first. No, Austin, I am not launching myself into space. And we can't go to that space station anyway. It's a regular space station. So, I think it is. Come on, keep going. Buried cache, good deal. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hate when I do that. Dual watching. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Still going west, just about. It's weird. Weird looking rocks on this landscape. Alright, now hopefully we should find another building here soon. This environment has actually been pretty good about buildings. I'm kind of surprised by that. Nice. Okay, I think we got sodium for days. UFO pushing the station. Yeah, and he's got a helmet on. What in the world? Yeah, that would be crazy. Come on. Okay. Off on that for just a minute. Now, should be another building coming up, and I still haven't seen anything yet. It's gonna call me a liar. Alright, let's head towards the next piece over there. I'm gonna head in this direction for now. I'll hold off on the sodium. I think we got more than enough.
Radiation protection falling.
I hope this isn't one of those runs, though, that the pardon me, the crash ships are not showing up. I've had that happen before. Usually it becomes a little bit of a problem. Yeah, trying to get my water. Okay, that's better. More nanites. Now there's one here. Should be one over here. right? No? Well, that's weird. Oh, it was on this side. Okay, I didn't realize that. My bad. West. West. Okay. How far away are you? 724, and you are 392. Okay, we'll head to that one. Yes, dear. Oh, interesting. Dry riverbed. There we go. Interesting. I'm not seeing anything. We may have to make another change of direction here in a minute. What's that? What am I missing? You should be able to go minor settlements during the pirate mission. The pirate works at minor settlements, so it's lore friendly. It's the spies that I think he mentioned in his description that Beeblebum wrote. It's the spies. You can't go to the anomaly either because of Ariadne. So, yeah, there's some odd rules, but it's just, its purpose is to make it a little bit more difficult. I like the fact that I can do this without the Sentinels getting pissed off now. Before I finish that, what's my inventory like? Okay, good. Always want to check. Okay, we got 2 Speedbird fairings. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? Still don't see anything. Alright, I'm going to start heading south again for a little while and see if we run across something. Need some salt on this run. Is that quality H2O? It is regular H2O, dear. I don't play that. I'm not saying I don't enjoy a beer once in a while, or, you know, a little bit of bourbon or something like that, but no. Family friendly. You won't find me cussing either, so there's that. That's a Jason thing. Sorry. I tend to take things out on Jason. I love the guy. I love the guy dearly. We get along really well. Me and him have good conversations all the time on stuff, so there's no animosity whatsoever. We just have fun. Get rid of the poop. Wow, come on, man. Give me a break here. I'm not going to pick that one up. I'm going to keep going here for a little bit. I need to find something. How much are we looking at? 6,027. Okay, good. It's good to check them out once in a while, as you just want to know what you're needing to be prepared for. Oof. Sounds like he's trying to dig up his driveway now. A mining beam module. Well, see, you know what? I'll take that. That's cool. Let's see. Put you over there. Go over here. Let's get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of the Viking effigies. They're really not worth enough. Got it. Okay, good. Keep going. I think we should be finding a building soon. Come on now. Well, there's a lot of buried technology right in front of me, though. Cool. Ernest to Sky Biz. All right. Top viewer stream. Yeah, okay. Surprised that didn't get blocked. Streamboo.com? That's interesting. I did not know that. You have taught me something. It makes you worthy. Just sitting down to do a stranded run, I saw you doing a fugitive -ing. Yes, Mama Neon. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, I decided to do a dual stream. I'm over on YouTube as well. So, wave at them. Oh, you mean at the pilots that are flying overhead? You know, I'll give it a shot again, but I haven't had a good amount of luck doing that. I bet you if I get a hauler, you know, a Colossus. Oh, careful. Don't want to just drop down into the ditch there. Gotta make sure I have clean underwear on for Mom, you know. Dead in the ditch. Alright, still heading south. Okay. Boost. Up. Okay, don't want to shoot him. A couple fighters in that one. Life support power's low. Tell you what we'll do, though. Why don't we set this to a hotkey? And that way, as soon as I see them, we can do that. Okay? So, that's the purpose of that. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep my eyes open for stuff. Stuff. Watching on YouTube, my PS5, but doesn't let me chat. Wanted to say hi. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Found another crashed freighter. Too bad I can't repair the freighter, right? And it says unknown building. I'm going to go over that way anyway, because that's odd.
Radiation protection. Falling. Toxins detected.
My bad. I didn't need to stand still and do that. That was kind of dumb. That was dumb. Sorry about that. Dropping in the ditches is only for the Colossus runs. Yeah. Oh crap, everything fell out of my inventory. Now that would be funny. Alright, so we do have a building, and it does not seem to be associated, or maybe it is associated with the freighter. That would be odd, because it shouldn't be. So it could be a glitch that whatever building is supposed to be here is kind of glitched into the freighter somehow, but we'll see in a minute. I'm not going to do any speed bouncing here. I'm going to take it easy because my damage is all the way up. I feel like I'm going to do it again, such a Jason. Weird. Hey, Jazz Cat, good to see you. Oh, he's falling in holes. And it is you that said to do the, pardon me, do the waving. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try that out. Ah, okay, that's a resource depot. Well, I could break those open if we had a gun, which we don't have. Why don't we check out the busted freighter and see if there's anything worthy of us. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to hit the green boxes, right? Because we're looking for Viking daggers. We just need one. And a spaceship. Okay, that didn't work. I swear that never happens to me. And hazard protection for radioactive planets. It shot out the back of your truck. My coworkers looked to be funny because I was laughing so hard. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Everything kind of came out and was like, what the heck? I do remember that. That was great. And you know, honestly, folks, you got to learn to laugh at this stuff because sometimes it's a glitch and you don't really like the truck suddenly taking off and shooting out ahead of you. You know, that was a glitch and they fixed it since. But you have to laugh at it or else you're just going to be miserable all the time. Jason was getting very miserable at the run that he was doing. And I've never heard him use language like that in No Man's Sky before. Well, what are you giving me? I got nothing? Nothing? I didn't get anything? Oh. Ah. Okay, let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's true. We are getting kind of a little full in here. We got a... Oh, well, let's make one of these. What do I need? 20 carbon. I don't have any carbon. Dagnammit. What are you? Indium. Ooh, I will take that. I want to keep this, to be honest with you. Let me see. I need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of the microprocessor. I'm going to kick myself later, but whatever. Ooh, a bolted joint. I just got a Corvette part from that. That was pretty wild. Yeah, he was heated. My gosh. I've never seen him that pissed off in No Man's Sky in ages. And it was all the heckling we were doing. We kind of came to a halt. Because I was like, yeah, he's not having fun. We need to lay off just a little bit. I just got 2 Corvette parts. What in the world is going on here? Alright, let's go inside this thing and get a little protected for a moment. So I'm not wasting another battery. Alright, and let's take a look at our inventory for a moment. So, we got a good amount of stuff here. I think it's time to make a metal plate. Let's see, I need some carbon. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize I had so much silicate. Okay, that takes care of a problem that we had. Alright, let's make a metal plate real quick and let's get a refiner going. You know, at some point, too... let me see here. We can do this. We got plenty of oxygen, right? So we'll get the rerouter going. How much does it take? I did put all recipes on, didn't I? No, I don't think I did. Well, crap. Let me see what happens. I may have screwed up this run before it even starts, because I should have all the recipes. That's okay. We'll have fun anyway. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking some condensed. Actually, I don't even have to do anything. I got to decide what I'm getting rid of. Get rid of the silver. I don't need that. There we go. Now we got carbon. So now we can turn that into that. Okay, good. So we have one spot available. Let's get rid of the silicate. Okay, good. All right, we got this. I'm getting all... That shouldn't be hitting me there. I'm getting all pieces for Corvettes in here. What is the possibility of that? So I'll tell you what, why don't we start looking at getting... Man, I hate to get rid of anything because we got a thruster, right? It's a booster. We have a landing bay. I'm tempted on getting rid of these and start getting actual parts for Corvette. That's interesting. If we can get somebody to land, we can sell a lot of this crap off. We only got one inventory spot left. Whoops. Crap. Does Jason have a pacemaker? Yes, actually he does. Yeah, he does have a pacemaker. Yeah. So I don't know what his health issues are that required that, but... and I'm not about to ask. That's a very personal thing, and I'm not about to... ask him what that might be. Salvage frigate modules are worth quite a bit, but is it really worth keeping? 95,000? And I'm not going to get 9 of them. Yeah, I know. Let me see if this one will allow me to pick it up. No. Okay, so that's a different item. And this one over here, there'll be one more over here. Let's check it out. Okay. Can't do it. All right, let's step inside for a minute. Let's get healed back up, so to speak, get our hazard protection back where it needs to be. And we need to figure out where we're putting everything here. Got a good amount of carbon. Let's use that on our multi-tool. Oxygen. Let's use the life support gel and get one of those gone. All right, I'm going to start getting rid of the fairings and stuff like that. We need to make some room, and let's see what else we can get. Delta 1 popped into the house. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Sorry, buddy. You popped in about 5 minutes ago, 6-7 minutes ago. I missed you. I apologize, dude. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're doing dual streaming tonight. We're over on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so trying to keep track of the stuff going on. So we will see how that goes. So, but thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. Hope the family's doing well. Hope the kids are doing good too. Mom's doing well as well. I don't need that. I'm going to get rid of that too. I'm going to keep you because we got to find a portal. And hopefully we don't have to find it here. We can find it on any planet, really. It's a thought. Any system. Interesting. Okay, let's run back out here and... Got a heat capacitor. Those are actually worth quite a bit. And superconducting fibers. Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'm going to step back inside for a moment. It's terrible. Alright, so what do we got? So these are worth 180,000 apiece. This is worth 250,000. We still have one slot available. I'm going to get rid of the turbine cowling, even though I know it's worth a lot of money. These are kind of worth a little bit more. And we're going to try to hang on to the hyperdrive module if I can. This is worth about another 250, so we've got a couple million on us at least, a few million. Let's see how that goes. Everyone's doing great. Weapons still on work hours, so I've been dadding really hard this week. Oh, dude, I hear you. I hear you. I've had those days too. At least I used to have those days. My youngest is 15 now, so you know, I'm sitting there telling the kids through text and earlier, like, hey, you know, I don't know if I can do dinner tonight early. I'm gonna have to do it later. They're like, Dad, we know how to food. Don't worry about it. We're old enough now. I'm like, yeah. I just felt old again. That's all that happened. So, all right, where are we going? We're going south. So there's another unknown building. We're going to check that out. And the other one was a resource depot. So let's check out that place, and maybe it'll be a building. Maybe it'll be a ship. I'd really like to have a ship. Fugitive run tonight, my friend. And Delta, I'm hoping, yeah, you got your channel popped up there, right? I hope it did. So, everybody check out Delta. Great streamer. He does a lot of variety. A lot more variety than I certainly do, that's for sure. And again, the chat group over there is awesome. They're really good people. Always love jumping in there and just, you know, hanging out for a little while and chatting with some of the good folks over there. I'll actually be doing No Man's... Oh, the horror! You sure? You sure? Someone needs to check you, maybe? Make sure you're okay? Ooh, oxygen. Ooh, piece of candy. Know how to food. That's exactly what they said in their text message. We know how to food, Dad. Like, all right. Doofuses. All of them. Love them to death. Got some nice vacations planned. We're going to be heading down to... And that is the resource depot again. How many resource depots can we have? That's like the fourth one. Good gravy. All right. So let's go... Which way were we heading? We're heading east a little bit. We're going to start heading south again. And see if we find anything in that direction. Unbelievable. Yeah, they can food. They're good fooders. They made a literal trash update. I got to admit, I'm actually was pleasantly surprised by how much I did enjoy doing it. So, you know, their update was really good. I really think that this is going to be like it's going to be the mini update, so to speak. It wasn't really mini. If you really think about it, it was a lot more than that. Really think they're going to come out with a bigger update coming up really soon. And it's going to surprise everybody, like, okay, now that we weren't expecting. Because this is leading up to something. You know it is. Even he made a joke the other day. I should have waved. Sorry, guys. No, I don't need that. He made a joke the other day on Twitter. Hey, look, we got 8 new emojis that are out now. And he's like, all right, we'll keep doing updates. Which I thought was pretty funny, you know. You got to have the sense of humor, like I said, and got to enjoy this stuff. So let's check out the next container and see if we can get more Corvette parts. I hate to keep getting Corvette parts, but they're so valuable, it's worth it, you know? D1 is the one. Oh, we there? Are we there yet? We are there. Salvage container. Beautiful. Alright. We should have enough room in our inventory. Maybe. Infraknife platform. Very nice. I'll take it. Light scaffold. Wait a minute. Inventory's full now. Alright, let's see. You know what? I'm going to use that up. Let's get rid of the scaffold. Alright. Yeah, I know. I take breaks too, and like you said, it always draws me back in. And it's one of those things, like, you know, and I'm sure that Delta will be surprised to hear me say this, but it really does, it wears on me for a little while, and I do a great job, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I gotta play something else. And I'm playing Fallout, and I'm playing, I actually just downloaded Icarus, so I'm going to be getting into that soon to check it out. But I know they're going to come out with this update that's going to be like, holy crap, what did they do? Hey, Golden Gek, good to see it. Did we get Hey, we got a golden Gek raid. We got a Gek raid? Gek raid. Is that the really the right way to put it? Yeah, but thank you very much, 07, very much. I think we can throw a shout out there. Minotaur, good to see you, buddy. First time chat over there? Come on, man. I thought you'd been around a while. Dude. Let me get in here for a second. And I think I can do this. Let's go do and I know how to do this now, because I'm not that old. Yeah, I am. Oh, that is not how you spell your name. I am so sorry. Keyboard is getting smaller, which means I am getting older. Yes, make it shout out, not shoot out. There we go. Shout out to Golden Gek, folks. Go ahead and check him out over there. Great streamer. He's over there on Twitch, of course. He also streams on YouTube, and really entertaining. Very, very entertaining. And I love you to death, Golden Gek, but very opinionated. But that's what the charm is. That's what brings out the charm of this guy. He's absolutely fantastic. I didn't know that you were on Twitch. I do have a channel on Twitch, Minotaur, because for the drops. You know, when No Man's Sky has drops and stuff like that, and I would jump over there and I'd do some streaming over there for a little while, and then, you know, I'd just come back to YouTube for a little bit. But I've been noticing a lot of folks have been, you know, Beeblebump, Jason, a lot of them are starting to dual stream, and Zane's been doing it forever, and Zane's who taught me how to do it, and I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and do it. I'll join the gang, and we'll just, you know, let's party together. That's all I can do. So really, he is a character. Absolutely is a character. I really appreciate it, Gek. I know that you were raid and run, but I appreciate you, man. I hope you're feeling better as well. I know you were not feeling well for a little bit there. So it's gone 11 o'clock. Now that's good. That's good. Chili G, appreciate that. Thanks for being over here as well over on the YouTube side. Thank you. And Jazz Cat, appreciate you. Dope. All right. Let's see if we can get going here. So they raided over on the Twitch side, so that was pretty cool. We got those. I could do something with that, but I'm not going to. You can't make me. What is that? Knowledge stone. Don't help me. Let's get the bird. Bird. Bird is the word. Okay. I am hoping to get another building. Oh, you bum. I hate that. Okay, hoping to find another building here, and then we can get a better sense of direction on where to go next. And let's keep an eye open on the skies and see. You know what I ought to do? I ought to turn my speaker up a little bit louder. I don't usually wear headphones. Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy right there. Hey. Hey. You know what? He was low enough. If he had flown right over me, it might have worked. Okay, so we're heading south, I think. Let's go south. Unknown building popped up at 900 units away. Pray tell, what might that be? Who do we have following? Zeb Carter, thank you very much for following over on the Twitch side. I appreciate you guys. A little bit of a point, just to let you go, Minotaur, thank you, appreciate that, my friend. A little bit of a point for you guys that you may not have known about me, but I used to be monetized over on YouTube, and I decided to cut it out. I am no longer monetized, and my point being is that, wow, 10,000, huh? Yeah, my point being is that it's not worth having to pay the taxes on. I don't need the money. I don't do this for a living. And I have fun, and I'm not getting all the updates that I should be getting because of that, you stupid little. So, you know, it's just one of those things I decided a while ago not to do. I'm going to get rid of that anyway, and we're going to get rid of that. Hopefully he doesn't attack me for breaking open this canister. Oh, he will investigate. How interesting. What did it get me? 267, pretty good. So I'm not going to be monetizing on Twitch either, so even though they might say, hey, you qualify to be, no, thanks, appreciate it, not happening at this time. So when you're doing these runs, if you get a building that pops up like that on your radar that's 900 units away, check it out. Because it's going to be one of two things. Either it's going to be a grave or it's going to be a ship. It's going to be one of the two. Those are the only two things that are going to show up at that distance at all. So my guess, and you can see there's like a double icon up there. It's kind of hard to make out what it might be. And there's another building beyond it, so that's pretty cool. So let's check it out and see what we got. It'll be a ship. That would be awesome. Does waving really work? Mama Neon, I'm told it does, and I swear I don't think it's ever gotten it to work once. But I will keep trying. I mean, people keep telling me, you gotta wave at them. All right, I'll wave. I want to say some people have tried it out before. And tested the theory. Some of the, like Zane and stuff like that, and they can't get it to work. I know Jason has, but, Jason doesn't test things the way we should. It's another minor settlement. How weird. And it labeled the building as well. So this is like 2 spots it gave us. That's strange. But I'll take it as far as, a find is concerned. I can't go inside, but at least I know I can get my bearings from here. And by the way, that's 2 minor settlements, folks. 2. But the one it showed me, 23 hours away. Let's get a save point anyway. Now, did he raid on the YouTube side too, or did he only raid on Twitch? I didn't catch that. Nothing found. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Beacon is 220 away. All right, so what we're going to do is, I know it's a beacon and we can't really use it a second time. I'm going to head towards the beacon, and then we're going to change direction once we get there back to the south. Actually, maybe we should just go to the south from here, kind of a southwesterly direction. Yeah, why don't we do that? That's kind of smarter. But we all know, ain't that smart. Waving's been thoroughly debunked. Okay. I was just about to wave at the bird. Okay, yeah. I don't think he'll help me. If he had any fingers, he'd give me one, I'm sure, but... Boink. There we go. Get your butt up there. Alright, let's see if we find something. Sure enough, building. So, there is a theory that you go 2 buildings... and then change the direction. Go 90 degrees in either direction. You'll find guaranteed another building. And sometimes it will be a ship. Sometimes it'll be according to them, it could be a ship or a monolith. And I don't know how true that is. That part I haven't been able to verify yet, but... Do-do-do... Just Twitch? Okay, I didn't realize that. Not on YouTube. Oh, that's right. He can't raid on YouTube yet. Yeah, he needs about 1,000. I think he needs at least 1,000 subscribers. I think he's past 500 now, if I remember correctly, over on the Twitch side. He's at like 1.6 thousand over on Twitch right now. And I think he's over 500. Keep trying to help boost his numbers a little bit, but we can't raid him, and I don't think he can raid anybody from. So, why do we have 2? It's just weird. Okay. Can I get one of these? I'll get one of these. Alright, what do we got here? We got this building, and it's just a campsite. Okay. Was there another one? One day. Yeah, shut up. Let's see. This way. Where are we here? South, that way. Alright, so we went one over. Should we go one more? I don't know. And we're going east right now. I'm going to keep heading south. Our direction has mostly been south the whole time, so we'll just keep going that way. Not low anymore. I should have used the life support gel. Crap. Alright, well, that's no big deal. Bum, bum. You just heard the word raid? That's okay. Just want to make sure I'm not running past something real quick here. I don't want to do that, the air recharge, because it doesn't work really well. Ow. Broke my ankles. Alright, let's keep going that way. $567? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured as much there. Thanks, Eb. Appreciate you over there. Yeah, he's good. Get them together. Get him and Jason together. Heather as well. That's always hilarious. You get them all together, and it's good times, man. It's good times. Abandoned crate. Abandoned crate. I haven't heard the words abandoned crate before. That's kind of odd. Are they all abandoned crates now? Maybe I just been hearing that forever and I didn't realize that that was a thing, or that been renamed recently that I didn't realize it. Weird. Griffin, good to see you over there, buddy. Appreciate you being here on YouTube. I'm also dual streaming on Twitch right now, so just as a heads up. Doing a fugitive run. We're going to see how it goes. All right. Looking for a building. Really, a ship. You know what's interesting, though, is that, you know, when you find a crashed ships usually have some materials around them. And they will almost always have a... is that another bird? Yeah, it is. I will scan that. That should be my last one. Alright, good. So we got nanites now. Let's go ahead and grab it. 1,500 nanites. Very nice. So, if you find... It's not necessarily the buried cache, it's the damaged machinery. A lot of times it's a good idea to check it, because you might find a ship there that isn't showing up as a building or as a damaged ship. Oh, really? What's my milestone? Discovered all the species. Yeah, of course it is. Why didn't I see that coming? Okay, keep going. We're going to have to stop for batteries again soon. The remnant update changed them to appear as abandoned crates now from a distance. Ah, see? I missed that. So, hi, Pichette. I hope everyone is doing well today. How's the run going? The run is, it's okay. It's okay. I haven't found any glyphs yet, no graves, and haven't obviously found a ship yet, but we're going to keep going. And I think I forgot to turn on all the recipes, which sucks if that's the case, because I don't know if we can... We should have a hyperdrive. We'll be able to repair it, but we may not need it. I'm pretty sure that we don't need all of the recipes to do this. It just makes it a lot harder, I guess. So... We'll see how it goes. And I think I would like to make a Corvette at some point. So we're going to have to find a way to find an abandoned station. Kind of hard to find in the Yellow Sun system, so we're going to have to try to get an upgrade for our hyperdrive that will allow me to go to an abandoned system. Cadmium drive or something like that, which I don't think we're going to have the building recipe for. So we'll see. Excellent. Broken ankles. As long as nothing gets damaged, I don't care. Another plaque. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So from this point, we can go in another direction. So we were going south. Probably a good idea to go either east or west for a little while. I think I'd like to go west for a little bit. Let's go to a different direction here. So we'll head west. See what we can find. Okay, we got plenty of sodium. Fortunately, we'll use the sodium this time. Life support, we're going to use that gel that we have. Keep our eyes peeled, because if things go right, we should find another building fairly soon. We shall see. So I'm doing fine. I hope everybody else is doing well tonight. been a busy, busy week at work. I work a secular job. That way I don't have to turn on any monetization here. And it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. It's been just busy. To the point where I'm probably, if it isn't raining tonight, I'm probably going to grab my jacket and go out for a walk. Ah, I missed some people flying over. Really need to turn that up a little bit, I think. More, I want to be able to hear the ships flying over. All right, let's see. More stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay, let's hit this stuff. Should be complaining about life support already, right? Did I miss that? I did. Oh, I used it all up. Good. Okay.
Recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Ooh. Okay, just nanites again. I'm not going to pick up any broken, what do you call it, salvage data, because we're getting really, really full. I think we can get rid of that. Yeah, that's good. And if we had any upgrades to pick up, that would have messed it up, won't it? Well, no, it wouldn't have messed it up. It just would have told me my inventory's full, so. Ooh, cave. Hello. A bluey. Whoops.
Radiation protection falling.
We're gonna jump in the cave. Okay. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen, so. Be as upset as you want. I'm gonna duck in here for a little bit here, my friend.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
And while we're here, let's take a quick peek and see where we're going next. So we were heading west. All right. Do we have any inventory space? Yeah, we do. Okay. Not going to worry about what's in there as far as the second element is concerned. 2, 1. So I want to get enough to make like another 10 more batteries. So if we can get about 100, that'll be pretty good. Not bad. 90. 90 will work. Okay. Get it again. That's good. And that used up all my... Yep, all my cobalt. Excellent. Get rid of this silver. And we're good. Okay. Let's move on. West. There. There's a lot of stuff on the around here. I mean, these damaged machineries. There's been times I've played this and there'll be like nothing around forever, and it's like, what in the world? Wow, this must be down in a cave. All right, let's grab those. We'll hit this one instead. Radiation protection would be nice. No, I said radiation protection. All right, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. There's no reason to keep that. All right. How's my inventory look? Okay, good. That. They're not supposed to attack. We'll get another thruster out of that, though. And cyclotron. You know, that's worth a lot. Crap. So now I get to decide, okay, what am I getting rid of? Because I'm running out of inventory space. These are worth 500,000 each. 180. All right, you're going. Cyclotron defense. I don't like the cyclotron, but it's going to be valuable, so. Hard frame diffuser rooms. Okay, good. All right. Hey, look. A building. to the west, as expected. Excellent. So it seems to be holding true, this particular theory. We'll see how we go. Ditch refiner. I might get rid of it. If I can get somebody to land, I can sell a lot of this crap that I don't need. Like these guys right here.
Radiation protection falling.
These guys, please. Don't want to hit you. Alright. Don't want to make that mistake.
Recharge.
They're kind of high up in the air. If they were closer to my level, they might have seen me and stopped. But it's not so much the waving as they see a person traveling and they can trade with them. So we shall see. We shall see. Of course, if we find a ship. We still got another hour and a half of this stream to go in order to find something, so we'll see what happens.
No free slots in suit inventory.
I have that much oxygen? Sure do. Wow.
Technology.
Now we don't.
recharge.
Okay, good. So this is just an abandoned crate, and we got an unknown building, which is a trade ball. I'm not allowed to use it. That's the sad part. I cannot use that. So from here, we will go south. So this direction. We shall see. We may ditch the refiner. We'll see what happens. I haven't decided yet. Metal fingers. Don't get me started.
Falling.
Okay. Tried this last night after watching Beeblebun stream. I died in 5 minutes from toxic shock. Gotta find a cave first, man. That is like the first priority. Get yourself a cave. Another ship flying over, but way up there. That guy would never have landed. Yeah. Check to the sides a little bit too, because they're not going to be exactly lined up east to west, north to south. They'll be off a little bit when you look for these places.
Radiation protection falling. Technology.
There we go. Yeah, straight.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, our inventory is pretty much full. I mean, we're gonna have to ditch the refiner. Probably, you're right. What I might do is I might set down the refiner, turn the indium into chromatic. That would probably be a good idea. Can't believe I forgot to turn on the freaking recipes, man. That was dumb. We'll still be able to do this. It's just makes it 10 times harder.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. I've already got enough oxygen. Hey, look, a building. Time to get some sleep here. Thanks for the stream. Zeb, thank you for being here, man. Sleep well. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Always appreciated, my friend. Was Jason still playing? Does anyone know? Or Train, for that matter?
Radiation protection falling.
Wouldn't mind finding another, No? They'd all quit, finally? Jason stopped early? My gosh. The horror. Okay. This is just a, what do you call it? Debris, as I call it. Just a damaged machinery. We can go ahead and hit this. Just like any other damaged machinery. My inventory's full, so even if I found something, it wouldn't have worked. Alright. Who goes next? I think I'm going to get rid of the heat thingamawhat's it. Let's go ahead and put down the... Yeah, let's jump in a cave. Let's put down the refiner. Let's make what we want. I'm tempted on keeping the indium, but I don't think I'm going to need the indium by itself.
Protection stabilizing.
So, let's just go ahead and do this.
Technology recharge.
There you are. It's a 2-to-4 ratio, and it really goes quickly, so. Oh, Train and Gek have gone. Okay, so Jason's on his own. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, let me pick it up, because we get the carbon out of it. And then we're going to go ahead and just ditch it. So now we have the chromatic metal. So if we find an upgrade, we have an empty slot to get it in. So that should be good. Really, it's still climbing, and it's climbing really, really, really slow. Oh, interesting. All right. So we're heading mostly south. Let me see, what do we got out here? Nothing. Okay, so south it is. We're going to keep going in that direction. Actually, since we're here, just carve a hole and keep going. Upward angle so we can come out of the depths. There we go. And get rid of your silicate powder. Push comes to shove, you can make nanites out of the salvage data. That's true. If I needed to. I don't think I need to. Boy, that mining upgrade is really handy. Okay. Alright, let's see. No other buildings? No other buildings. There we go. Do it right that time. Don't screw up. That's the minor settlement a day away. Aha! Unknown grave. Awesomeness. Well, that's a good thing. So this is successful so far. Awesomeness. He's still on Twitch playing Arc Raiders? Of course he is. And he decided to stay. Ha ha ha. Of course he did. I swear, I don't think this wife of his really exists. Surprised she hasn't killed him by now.
Radiation protection falling.
Keep an eye open for buildings, too, so. Life support power, low. Hold off getting oxygen this time. I know I can get it. We got so many of those stupid plants everywhere, it's really not worth my time. What do we got? Ambulatory. Oh, and we got another one of those too. Let's come back to this. Let's get the grave first, because the grave will give me an upgrade. I'm not going to read it all. Yep, sorry, buddy. Okay, got our glyph, we got our memory fragment. So let's jump in a cave, chill out for a moment, and don't look at any of the hazardous plants that are all over the place around you. All right. We can't open it. We don't have room. Yeah. About you. All right, let's get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of you. Make some room. Is that a shield? Oh, shield for ship. A C-class shield for the ship. That's really not worth my time. It's worth 480 nanites in the current state. So that's actually worth hanging on to just for that reason. So I may hang on to that. How many glyphs do I need? Oh no. Oh no. In all reality, Chili, if you just use one, if you just put all sunsets in, it'll take you to the planet that's closest to the center. One of the planets that's closest to the center. However, for this challenge, I have opted. I know, this is like crazy. I've opted to do 8 glyphs. I need to get half of them. So, we're not finishing it tonight. We will probably not finish it next Wednesday night, but we'll keep doing this over the course of the next few Wednesdays in order to kind of get this going. So, it's going to be an ongoing series that we'll do for a little while. So, yeah. such a masochist. I don't know what to say. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so all these are down here. These are worth $500,000 apiece. This one's probably worth quite a bit. So we don't need all the thrusters. I like that one better than this one, so we can sell that one. Okay. We just need a very basic Corvette. All right, so we did our unknown grave. Let's go back and grab some parts. Just for a moment, and then we'll come back the other way. Okay, so we got our buddy there, so gotta hope that he goes away. Too bad I can't push him, right? Oh, wait a minute. So what do we get? We got a cowling. Fuel pot cover. Okay, we can get rid of that. Guess we just got some ferrite out of it. I don't see anything else. He doesn't really show up until this breaks open. Ah! Check that out. 3 Infraknife platforms now. That's going to be sweet. And we got this, the air purifier. So we'll hang on to him for now, but probably going to end up getting rid of him. Alright, so we're going to head south still, or should I start moving in a different direction? East or west? Let's go west.
Serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And, hold on a second. And Milam, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. 07 to you for the sub over on YouTube. Thank you so much. Really great of you. Again, there's no joining the channel, and I've turned off all monetization, so enjoy. I keep doing the same amount of videos I've always done. For every Friday night, I come out with a an anomaly video. How much do we have, by the way, of that? Oh, wow, 230. Yeah, okay, we're all right for now. Building? Let's go to building. So we get the anomaly mission going in. That's an anomaly video that we do on Friday nights, and the whole purpose is just to show off whatever the latest anomaly mission is. My understanding is that all the community has filled in all the gaps as far as the stuff you can get from the Quicksilver vendor. So all 3 things have been opened up, and there's nothing new in there from what I understand, which usually means something. So, and I think we got like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks to go tops for the expedition. Trade terminal. Ah, that sucks. And it looks like we got a, let me guess, minor settlement, number 3. I'll keep mentioning it, man. I will keep mentioning it. And that's to the north. All right. So what we'll do is we're going to head south from this location. I'm going to get lined up a little bit better. Okay, so we were headed well, and maybe we should just head west. I think that would work. Let's do west. I just feel good about west right now. I'm going to go west. I wish it was just one. But no, I wanted to be even more destructive about myself and get more than 1 glyph. Obviously. I did one run one time where I had to get 3, and I swear I could not get 3 glyphs. It took me like multiple streams just to get 3. But I think it's working better. I don't know how else to put that, but I think it's going a little bit better now with the glyphs, and you can find them a little more often. So, and like I said, this planet has just got so much stuff on it. Between the buildings and stuff, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. Like I said, stuff. Okay, go. Can't believe I'm remembering to hit my radiation protection on a regular basis. And a building. Okay, so west was a good choice, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. We got this. I think we'll do pretty well. Okay. Run, Forrest, run. Okay, so we got another building there, but with the sentinels next to it, it's going to be just like a manufacturing facility or something like that. Possibly another resource center. We do have to keep our eye open on ships. If I can get one to land, man, that would be awesome. I think I hear something, actually. No, nothing. Okay, well, worth a shot. Alright, so this is a observatory. Okay, so we found an observatory. Again, we're not going to do anything here. Can't go inside. We know there's a resource depot right there. I think we should go this way. Back to the south. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, nope, that was just a hydrogen. Okay. Alright. We are actually on YouTube side, just a little wink wink towards people. We are closing in on the 3,000 subscriber mark. And thank heaven, I mean, I say this in a weird way. I'm kind of a little bit thankful it's slowed down a little bit. We came across the 2,000 and 2,500 mark so quickly this past year, this past summer, I should say, that I never even had a chance to do any kind of celebration on it. Plus, I had started a new job, so it was really difficult to get any extra time to do anything. This year, I have an opportunity to do something, and if we can hit that 3,000 mark, what we're going to do is do a 12-hour stream. No, not 24. I'm not that crazy. If I was about 10 years younger, I'd probably do a 24-hour stream, but no. 12-hour stream, and what we're going to do is I've decided we're going to do start a brand new save, normal mode, nothing special, but we're going to try to see how fast we can get all the storylines done. Now, supposedly, it takes about 17 hours, give or take. I've heard 14 to 16 hours, give or take, to do the main storyline. And this is without cheating. No duping, no glitching, no save scumming, none of that nonsense. It's just basically straight through. So we're going to see how fast we can get it done. Kind of a speed run of the main storyline. I'm going to see what we can do about getting that done. I'm looking forward to trying it. But I'm holding off. I would love to make it into a series, but I'm holding off because of that. So we'll see. Dragon Man, good to see you, buddy. Great suggestions, by the way, in that comment section. I appreciate you.
Radiation protection falling.
Just nanites? Okay. Back to the south, as you can see, but we got a building nearby, so let's check that out. Wow, that was weird. I disconnected from chat temporarily from my computer. Hopefully the stream is going well. It looks like, yeah, I don't see any problems with drop. Drop frames are at 0%. Good. Okay, so that's good. I know that YouTube, for instance, has been having a little bit of issues lately with it.
Radiation protection falling.
Starship launch fuel. Yeah, just what I needed.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection.
Too high. I think they're too high. Fact that stimulated when you were talking about, oh, it's a party. Oh, wow, dude. Definitely gonna do a party. Ah, it's a beacon. Dang, damn it. Helps me not at all. But there's another building nearby over here, so let's check that out. One thing I need to check for, though, like I said, the broken machinery and stuff like that, you need to keep your eye open for, because, again, if this is not showing up everything, then we could have a problem. That's a plaque. Okay, so we got another plaque. It is a plaque, right? It isn't a ancient plaque. Okay, just making sure. Okay, so we got the ancient plaque, so we want to go back to the south from here, so we're going to head that direction now. Pick up some oxygen while we fly. Burbs. Any ships? No ships, huh? Take a look while we're recharging our run juice. I do call it run juice, guys. Sorry. Just my thing. It's weird. I keep disconnecting and reconnecting over there. I may have to do that over here instead. Okay, let's jump out of here. I go over here.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
And don't call me Shirley. And who was that? Noah Zark. I like the name, by the way. Very cool name. 07 to you, and thank you very much for subscribing over there on YouTube. Appreciate you, man. Yep, I know about that unknown building. But I'm not going to that unknown building. I'm going to this unknown building. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So over here on the YouTube side now, checking it out. I'm going to look it over here because I want to see, make sure YouTube is doing its job. Because I keep disconnecting chat over here, so I want to be wrenches. Where that came from? They call that meth. Well, it is Kentucky. So, hey, why not? No, you didn't hear that. I didn't say that. Maybe that's why Paul's such a fast speedrunner. Not saying that's true. And this little campsite. Okay. Another building. Drop down. Alright, before we fall down anyway. Say what you will, but they sure do run fast. Better than run milk. Oh, God. Now you guys are hilarious. Holy crap. Come on, guys. Come on. Nobody gonna stop, huh? You know what I should do? Next time I come across like a nice building or something like that, I should just hang out next to it. See what happens. Now, the best part about this area... Excellent. So we get to hang out here for just a moment and we can recharge. How's our inventory? I don't need... The Starship launch fuel really is a necessary item, and I kind of want to hang on to it, to be honest, but... Let's clear it out, unfortunately, and we'll get more. We'll get more. We can always make some. We need to make room for the keys and the silicate powder. One key. Two key. Two key. Okay, let's get the third key. Now, this way. Like I've never done this before. Okay. And then... Get rid of it. Something good? 673. It probably won't be a million, but... Yeah. About 700,000, so that's actually worth it. That was worth doing this. Switch. Where? Where? I hear ships. No. Didn't work. Worth a shot, but they were not close enough. Okay. So that is kind of an anomaly. These areas over here, they are protected from the elements. There's some ancient... thing there that protects you. It's not a glitch. I know that Jason said it was, but it is definitely not. That has been there since I started playing the game 7 years ago. I've never seen it different, and I've never seen them try to attempt to fix it either. So, another trade ball. What they're doing here is they're just kind of throwing this in my face. All these settlements we could go to, these minor settlements and crap like that. So, you know, thanks, guys. Jerks, all of you. It's Sean Murray. That's what he's doing. He's just out here to tick me off. Boom. And we got another one of these buildings, but I thought I saw something else besides you. Gamma weed, I don't know, maybe I didn't. I could have swore I saw another building out this way. Might have been that one in the background. Oh. It's the other building.
Radiation protection.
I gotta admit, we've been finding buildings left and right, so, and like I said, a lot of stuff in the terrain, so I can't really complain. We already have one glyph. Only 7 more to go. Nighttime is upon us. What a pretty sunset, huh? That's worthy of a nice shot. What do you think? I like that. That's a nice picture. I think we'll do that on the next stream. That'll be a great thumbnail for the next one. Got to keep your eye open for those opportunities.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I think that's one of the other things that I like the most about streaming is I can get to do my own
Technology reach.
thumbnails and stuff like that, so the artistic person in me just really appreciates it more. This, by the way, is just a beacon, but I'm heading there anyway.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Alright, so which way is that? That's north. We're not going north. That is what? Oh, we do have a monolith, though. Let's hit the monolith. The second monolith you hit, I think, gives you an upgrade. Be wrong. I want to say it gives you an upgrade. Of course, this one I got to figure out. I've always memorized the very first ones, but the next one over is like, I don't remember the second one that they give you. They always give it to you in the same order. Wonderful screenshot saved to truly. Oh, yeah. It is a beautiful game. Beautiful game. I wish I could play it in Ultra. I can play it in Ultra and stream it, but it really puts a burden on the video card that I'm running. And I'm just running an RTX 3060 in this, so I got to be careful.
Technology reach out.
But I'm happy. It works for just about every game that I can play. So there we go. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, but I'm not going to understand that. A strange chill. A layer of frozen gas suddenly coats the monolith from bottom to top. It's so cold. Oh, crap. I don't think we're going to get this one. It's not metallic. Good night, Starduster. Thank you very much for being here, dear. I appreciate you. Exiting from the YouTube side, I appreciate you, dear. Oh, thank you, Mama Neon. Love your thumbnails. Always fun. I appreciate that. So let's see. I don't think organic's going to do it. I think we need to do a catalytic element so it melts the ice. So let's do the sodium and hope for the best. Organic probably would have been what we needed. Oh well. So I screwed that up.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Worth a shot. It's always carbon? Figures. Thank you, Dragon Man. Couldn't have told me that earlier, huh? Couldn't have told me that. I'm blaming you. Hate when that happens, right? Hey, an unknown building. We're going back the way we came, though. That's the only problem with this. What is that? That's an abandoned structure, it says. But we came past that, right? Yeah, let me just take a peek because I'm curious about this. And you don't want to pass up an opportunity. I've had occasions where it turns out, hey, that was a ship. Something stupid like that. So I'm going to check that out real quick. I'll take it. I have thick skin. We all do. You know I wouldn't mean it. No, no traitors. Where are you? And it, see, the thing is, it's not giving me an icon. It's not telling me what it is. It's just a campsite. That's weird because there's nothing there. So why would it say abandoned? That's weird. Unless that's the new icon for one of those sites. Alright, we did have another building over this way, so I'm going to head that way. Ah, green. Stay away from the green. Now, if it's a different type of green, that could be okay. Should be over here somewhere. Okay. There it is. Okay, check that building out next. Streamlabs going nuts tonight. Streamlabs is hitting everybody up. That's great. It's nice to know it can work once in a while.
Radiation protection falling.
The radiation protection is falling. Please call customer service. In order to recharge your hazard protection, please follow the easy-to-understand 47-step process. Alright, that looks like it is another... Nope, it is a... Ruins of Grievance. Gouvance. Alright, unknown building. I'm going to skip the plaque and continue on. We just ran across a whole bunch of buildings all in a row, so I'm just going to keep going with this. Worth it. Oh, hello. I want to stop and check you out, because you never know, right? Maybe it'll be the upgrade I'm looking for. It is not. It's just more nanites. I need. Wish I could do that all the time. Just ask for an upgrade and get one.
Radiation protection.
Congratulations, your computer just got upgraded. Ah, isn't that awesome? Yeah, say it once below 50%. Don't tell me it's dropping, but... more launch fuel. I'm going to get rid of it, because I need the spot open, unfortunately. Okay. So what do we hope for? We're hoping for a crash ship. We want a trader to stop by. We might even have enough to sell. And you know what? We could sell all the items that are on us, including the Corvette parts, and just get more parts. Though I am going to keep 2 of the Infraknives.
Radiation protection.
We call that, by the way, 20,000 steps of failure. On to the next unknown building. Man, there's all kinds of buildings here. This is great. If only one of them would turn out to be a ship and not more of these trade balls that I can't use. Let's do this one first, and then we'll do you. Okay, we're going to have to start picking up some more oxygen now. Double taps in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
Radiation protection.
The boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. Could be a boat. Exactly. Like to have a boat. Just recently discovered how good a fully upgraded Infraknife... Yeah, oh God. Melts everything it comes into contact with. Infraknife all the way, every day, all the time. Can't convince me otherwise. Haven't found a weapon that's better. You know, in a pinch, a photon cannon is good. Don't get me wrong. You know, if you had to. Cyclotron, it's okay. Even the Scatterblaster version on the ship, what is that called? But that thing is okay. Hey guys, come on. You literally flew right over my head. Jerks. I've got stuff I can sell you. I don't want that. Yeah, let's go that way. The other direction. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It is one of those challenges that you got to do once in a while, but it gets tough, man. Oh man, sorry. Dudette. Hey, look, another crash freighter. Number 3. Think I'm going to avoid it this time. My inventory's full and I'll be too tempted to check it out.
Radiation protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
You tried plugging the hazard protection back in. That's what IT asks me. Yeah, I'm part of that IT, so yeah. Though I have to admit, of all the crap I get from people over the last 30-something years that I've been doing tech support, I try not to ever give anybody on the phone crap when they're giving me good assistance. And they're just, they're just doing what they have to do to figure out an issue, and they got to go through all the steps sometimes. So, I'm always kind, don't give them any crap about anything. It's the right thing to do, man. Hey, look, another building. Maybe it's the one we're looking for. Here's something. They were over there. Urgh. I heard them too late. Boink, boink. Like heavens, I bounced off the terrain. I would have gotten stuck right in the middle of that green monster. That was disgusting.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Ship. Not that ship. Alright. I'm going to hang out here for a second. I'm not going inside the facility. I can't do that. But I'm going to hang out here for a second in the hopes that I can get someone to land near me. Oh, good. We got that. So I'll check out this. More nanites. No upgrades.
Radiation protection.
Let's take a look around while we're waiting. Plan our next trip. Okay, we're going to go this way, I think. Okay. Use that as a marker. Oops. Gosh darn it. I have to find some sodium now. All those sodium patches I hit.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I see sodium up here. Oh, see? That's what I'm talking about. Right there, guys. Didn't work that time. Sorry. Really, it'd be great if I could just get someone to land. Permadeath. Oh, yeah. Definitely, old explorer. Good to see you, Ed. Thought you were here from earlier, man, but... Unless you're newly popped in. It's good to see you. Permadeath. All the things set to maximum. I did forget to turn on all the recipes again. Okay, I'm going to continue to go south this time. Hello there, animal. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I'm actively looking for ships that are flying over. Walking backwards. I'm trying every trick in here.
Life support power. Low.
Okay. Need some more oxygen. Right there. Right there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Come on, buddy. Land. That's a nice ship. I really could have used that.
Falling.
Okay. Building. Building. We've had a bunch of buildings. We've had a good string of buildings, so no complaints. And Miriam's in the house. No, no, no. Don't worry about being late, dear. You're good. You're good. She's over on the YouTube side, folks. I am dual streaming. I'm on Twitch as well today. Just wanted to give it a shot. See how things go. I saw all the other guys doing it, so... Why did that break? Hazard protection is too low, Paul. Using the sodium. Breaking my ankles. Because I see a sodium patch. Nice. Be great to get about 200 of this. Nice. Good deal. 230. Good deal. Good deal. What do we end up with? All right. That's fine. So that worked out nicely. Where can I go? My kingdom for a ship? Or a horse? Why, hello there. Where might you be going straight up in the air? You know what we got over there, right? That's obviously going to be a landing platform. That's why I've been seeing so many ships flying over now. Not that I can do anything there. 12-hour play would be fun. I'm looking forward to trying that out. By the way, guys, make sure you are live, okay? Make sure that little red dot at the back bottom left is red. You may have to select it to bring you back to the live, because we were talking about that a while ago. Just checking. Boink.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Or Starship launch fuel. No? Okay. Worth a shot. He's a loner, so usually they won't stop. Building. I will be glad to check out the building. I did get a good shot. I mean, honestly, it was a good shot. Nice picture of the planet, I agree. Whoops, get over there.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
Luis,
And don't call me
Claudio, very much. Thank you so much, Claudio Castro. It is a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. 07 to you as well. We have 3 buildings, guys. 3 within spitting distance of each other. Let's see what we got.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, I don't think we need any more sodium. I think I need to stop on that. Okay, so this one is a settlement. Not a settlement. Shelter. Shelter. Check my inventory real quick. We're going to get rid of you. How's my sodium? 289. I was right. I want an upgrade. I'll take nanites. Because you have no choice, Paul. 220. I find that sometimes this works, but not always. Just try not to hit the ships, because they will chase you mercilessly. And when you're in permadeath, not a smart idea.
Technology recharge.
Let's see, that is a what do you call it? Observatory. Observatory. Yeah, let's go to the other building. You know, it'd be great if we could find an archive. I know we can't go there, but archives, they like to host a lot of crashed ships around them on occasion. Another trade ball. I would love to bend the rules a little bit at some point and say, okay, we can hit trade balls, but I can't do it. Darn it. East, south, or west? I think we should keep going south. We've had some luck with this, so... Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, we need some oxygen too, don't we?
Radiation protection falling.
Nope. Can't get him to land either. Again, I think he's too high up in the air. Ah, wow, okay, talk about your procedural generation, my friends. Wow, okay, that was like right in your face. $298. Stop picking up sodium, Paul. Use up the sodium, stop picking it up.
Radiation protection.
Right now. Radiation protection. No, another mining beam module, but I'll use it.
Radiation protection falling.
The building right in front of me. Hey, you know, as planets go, I really can't complain that much. This is actually pretty cool. Spam, have a great evening. Thanks very much for joining us over on the Twitch side. I appreciate you, buddy.
Life support power.
And I hope your evening goes well. Have a great rest of your week.
Recharge.
Come on. Oh, where was that? Sorry. You live in a neighborhood, you hear weird noises. It wasn't like it was a gunshot or something like that. It was just a weird metallic clang, and I was like, what in the world was that thing? Oh, wait a minute, we got that chime. That indicates something's nearby. Must be this building that I already highlighted. Hey, hey! Oh, crap, that I didn't hit him, did I? Phew. They were low enough. They just went right over my head. Nobody landed behind me, right? Okay. Ooh, oxygen patch. How much oxygen we got? 166? Okay. So, 130 ought to be fine. A little too much.
Technology recharge.
Well done. Come on, give me a ship. More debris. Debris. What? Wait, what? What? It's got scrap and good frequency buildings. Certainly a good start. Might be because it's not a... Oh, yeah, natural trader. It's a Vy'keen. It is Vy'keen planet, man. I don't know what it is, but it's very odd to be getting this many buildings on one planet. Look, another building. And another building. See what I mean? I mean, this is really weird. I've never been on a planet that had this many buildings. Where am I on the planet? I'm still all the way in the north section of the planet, too, guys. I would expect that this is a tiny planet with a lot of stuff nearby that we would be hitting things a lot more frequently like this, but I never expected it on this one. It could just be that it is a small planet, and I've been going zigzag all over the place, so... Glitch. Guys, come on, you're right over my head! Really want one of them to land. Bumming me out. Okay, shelter again. And the other one should be just south. 285 and 264. So that's going to be like a manufacturing facility. But lo and behold, we have yet another building. Unreal. Now, if we could just get like glyphs to start popping up like crazy, you know, unmarked graves, that would be freaking awesome. Good. I just want to make sure I still had a space open. You can catch them. With my fist. Oh, look. Number 4. Minor settlement number 4. Now, I'm going to hang out here for just a minute. And see if we can get someone to land over here. They won't land on the landing pad, but they could land nearby. Hear it. I hear it. Come on, guys. Land. Nobody lands. They just don't like me. Jerks. Well, I'm zigzagging, Griffin. I'm not really running in circles. I am keeping track of right where I need to be. But this is like, I keep running across all the things I don't need. Look, an unknown building. Like, I don't need minor settlements because I can't enter one in the Fugitive run. But, of course, it's going to give me 4 or 5 of them right at the start. I could use glyphs, but it won't give me any of those. I got one, so I'm kind of happy about that. Ah, another interesting place. This is a good open area. I'm going to keep standing here for a minute. Is this abandoned, by the way? Oh, it is abandoned. Interesting. We could gather up eggs and go inside, but whatever. You mean like look at the ship as they fly over in the visor? I could do that. I don't know if that's going to call them down or not. No. Didn't work. They were off to one side too. They weren't like they were flying right over me, which is really weird. Alright, that one is the minor settlement we just passed by. Where's my next stop? Because we're going pretty good here. I'm going to keep going in this direction, I think. South and southwest.
Radiation protection deploying.
Looks like they were veering towards a trade platform or something. It is likely, but usually they got a stronger curve for that. Let me head this way. There's no harm in doing so. Because, again, crash ships like to be near trade platforms. Like they almost made it. They kept curving around. If they kept spinning around in like a pattern, then I'd say, yeah, we're probably really close to one. But I don't mind checking. It's not like we're going anywhere. And it's funny, in the Remnant update, if you do the expedition, you get traders landing next to you constantly. Another building. Thought I heard something. I was spinning around the whole time and I never saw them. They just went straight, so I don't think there's anything over here. And they went straight up in the air as well.
Life support power.
Low.
Technology recharging.
Okay, so there's the building I saw from afar. Head over that way. How we doing? Okay. Got about 45 minutes to go, and then we have to call it for the evening.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay, so we got a couple buildings over here. So there's this one, and this is an observatory as well, and then there's that one over there. Oh, wait a minute. No, it didn't tell me anything. Okay, I thought it would.
Radiation protection falling.
Falling? Falling? How rude. Let's bring you back up. Okay. Look, I can see them now. I'm going to look at them through the visor.
Protection.
I'm going to shoot my laser in the air. We're going to wave. And I'm going to shoot my laser again. Nobody wants to land. That had everything. I had everything going on that one, and nothing happened. Next building. Nope, just another shelter. Which way am I going now? West? Okay. We'll head south from here. Let me just check my... Yeah, that's what I thought.
Technology recharging.
So I thought I did that. Starship launch fuel.
Radiation protection falling.
West, south. That's the direction we want to go. Whoop, wait. Another unknown grave, ladies and gentlemen. So, for all complaints and purposes, and I did say it that way purposely, I think this isn't not a terrible start to a run. So this will be number 2. Come on, get up there. As long as the grave I find is not my own.
Radiation protection falling.
Before I go in there. There we go. Just more nanites. So we are going to have to probably get rid of something in order to utilize whatever this grave is going to give me as far as a memory fragment is concerned.
Radiation protection falling.
A building right there, which happens to be a beacon. Okay, that's good to know. Got it.
Inventory full.
Where did I get salt from? That means we got a thing. It's a shield module. Is that for a ship or me? That's for me. Good. Alright, good deal. I'll take that. That was useful. Nanites. Well, hello, Jason and the gang. Looks like we got a raid coming in, folks, on the YouTube side. Up. I hear ships. I want somebody to trade with. Jason Plays is raiding with the Party 20. He's raiding on both sides, folks. I feel sandwiched. I feel sandwiched between two Jasons. Oh, that's weird. I just made that really awkward. Jason, welcome, man. You raid and run, or you gonna hang out for a little bit? It's a DP raid. It's good to have you here, Jason. Thanks for swinging by, man. I see you're on both sides. You're on Twitch and YouTube. You're doing it today. Appreciate you, man. Doing a little Fugitive run, my friend. Hope things went well with Arc Raiders. I got to watch for a little while, but work has been crazy, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You can't find a ship to save my life, but my gosh, I am finding graves and I'm finding buildings galore, and I don't know what to do with myself. So, I'm glad you graduated, man. Hope you're doing well. Wow, look at everybody popping in here. Wild Turkey, good to see you, buddy. I see you over there. Launch a stinger. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. I can't even get all that out. I'm going to call you Hey. Hey, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you, man. Oh, you're going to hit the restroom? I didn't think you went to the restroom, Jason. Don't you do 12-hour streams and never get up? I think it's a catheter. You have a toilet built into your seat, don't you? Go hit the bathroom. Good to see you too. Say hi to the wife and the dog for me. I hope that everybody's doing well over there, man. Pour one out on your homie. Word. Might do that later. Actually, I do have a couple beers downstairs now that I think about it. You may have clued me in on what I'm doing with my dinner tonight, so that's going to be pretty cool. So really, really awesome. That's adorable. So we're going to go ahead and keep going on this run for just a little while longer. We've got another half hour at least. So for those of you who are not familiar with the channel, which I think most of you are anyway, but I'm going to say it anyway, my name's ElanPaul. I'm mostly over on YouTube. I've been streaming over there for about not quite 3.5 years now, coming up on about 3,000 subs over there. I'm really, really happy to have everybody here. Appreciate you. Used to be monetized. I'm not anymore. Not interested in the money. The money isn't what's interesting to me. It's just sharing time, playing games with friends, and being able to enjoy and share this fun that I have in doing crazy things like this. So thank you very much for being here. Same thing on the Twitch side. I'm dual streaming on Twitch today, mainly so that I can get a little traction over there too. Maybe one day I might monetize, but nothing soon. So every time they send me a message and say, hey, you can become an affiliate, I'm like, hey, I know where you can put it. So I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff. We're just going to keep it straight over here and just play games and have fun. We keep it clean. It's family friendly over here. So unlike Jason, I don't cuss. Okay? And I know I'm getting a dig at Jason, but me and Jason have known each other for several years now. So, it's all good. It's all good, guys. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much. Hit the like button over on the YouTube side. I appreciate that. Really helps set the channel. And if you'd like to follow on the Twitch side, feel free to do so. The link for the Twitch pops up into the Streamlabs every now and then on occasion, but if you want to, just type in ElanPaul on Twitch. You'll find me. And I'll be over there. So, guys, good to have you here. Wild Turkey especially, good to have you here. Byron Bard, see you there. Excellent. Yeah, we're pouring out for the homies. I just love it. I just love it. Wait, Raiders? Welcome, Raiders. Yes, we actually have real Raiders on this channel rather than the other one. Isn't that awesome? I just dug myself a hole into a cave because I just wanted to make sure I took care of business over here first. My problem is I don't have any room for anything. I'm going to have to get rid of something else, and I really don't want to have to do this. Can't do anything with that. It is worth too many. You know what? Let's just get rid of it. I don't care. It's 480 nanites. I really don't care. Because this will probably be worth absolutely nothing. So I'm glad I did that. Not. All right. So let's continue on. We're heading more towards the south. We have 2 glyphs under our belt. The Fugitive run, for those of you who are unfamiliar with it, is kind of a detailed no starter ship challenge in permadeath mode. We've got all the settings locked. We can't do anything else but do what we're doing. Our starter ship is off limits. We have to find a crash ship. We're not allowed to go to trade stations. We're not allowed to go to the trade balls. We have to trade to somebody who may land next to us. If we can get somebody to freaking land next to us, it'd be great. And we haven't had a lot of luck yet as far as that's concerned. But we've running into buildings galore on this planet. Again, we've already got 2 graves. Absolutely fantastic. So there's a lot of good things that have been happening in this run. So I'm going to just keep with it. I did screw up. I didn't turn on all the recipes like I should have. That's on me. It is what it is. But it's okay. All right. Anything to see real quick before I hit the blue flower? If you grind it up, you can run faster. It produces a small pill. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Again, family friendly, family friendly, family friendly. Get around the trees, get around the trees. Land on a rock. Sure, that'll feel great. Okay. So, and for those of you who are not familiar, I'm the guy that usually also beats Jason in every single speed run. So, Jason won't admit it, though, of course. Shh, don't tell him. All right, we need to find another building. Great planet. I mean, it's got the new industrial waste on here too, but this is also a planet that has salvage containers on it. So I'm picking up Corvette parts like left and right, man. It's pretty awesome. Hello, what was that? You again. See, that's the one thing I haven't found yet. I haven't found like a sentinel pillar in order to shut them down because they just tick me off. So I'm heading north again. Okay, I want to head west for the most part. I'm trying not to run around in circles. Yeah. 400. Say what? Yeah, look at that, huh? Isn't that special? Okay, I didn't realize it. Oh, look! Another building! Go, 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 go! Ah, rats.
Radiation protection.
Falling. Running out of those things. Batteries. That's what it is.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Okay. Stream Boo Live. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. You know what's very funny is I'm pretty sure that most of the folks here have no clue what you're talking about. So, and I know some of you do not see it. So let me just do something over here. Goodbye. Okay. I am denying you entry. You may not talk about your links. I am so sorry. No links allowed. West, south. What do you think? West? I think I'm going to keep going west. So we found another building here. We can't go inside. I mean, I could use it if I wanted to, and I can make the components. I just really don't feel like being bothered with trying to do that right now. We could find another life support thing. That would be pretty cool. Probably passed about 200 of them on the way here. But that's okay. Who cares? Oh, I know a lot of you like the movie. I know there's a good group of you in here that like Fifth Element, right? Do you know they're bringing it back to theaters for a short time in July? For like one weekend? You check your local theaters, look all the way ahead to July and see if they're showing it. We got a group of people at my workplace that are all going to check that out. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, I'm looking forward to seeing it on the big screen again. I can't tell you, I've probably seen it about at least a half a dozen to a dozen times, and it's just kind of one of those classic movies that cult classics, you know, that really didn't do so great in theaters, and we saw it originally in the theater when it first came out, and I vowed that we were going to buy this movie. We are going to buy this movie. So, I got it on VHS. I'm kidding. Just joking there. What in the world? No, that is what I think it is. Okay. All right, nothing here.
Radiation protection.
But what we're going to do, let's use that, is when we get up to this thing, we're going to make a left and start heading south again. I'm finding that zigzagging across the terrain is allowing me to find more buildings, and I don't know how that is, but it seems to be working really well. Just want to check out things real quick. Okay, south is where we're going, so that way. Let us go. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, multipass is about the most famous quote from the whole freaking thing. Sir, would you classify yourself as a human? No, I am a meat popsicle. I love that. Love that. I feel like a meat popsicle on all days. I tell you what. Anybody else want to negotiate? Auto wash. Yes. Yeah, that was a interesting scene. Speaking of family friendly. Come on. Oh, you bonehead. I could really use that movement module right about now. What is it? That's actually pretty good. It's not terrible. I hear ship. Ship? Hello? Hey, hey, hey! If I could just get one ship to land, it would be helpful. I could probably purchase a ship right about now. Well, one of the cheap ones, anyway. Well, maybe not. Maybe it'll be one of the good ones. Anyway, let's just head over here. Oh, my hazard protection. I know. Hang on. Let me get to a landing spot. Alright, let's do that. And life support while we're at it. Just because. Sodium. Oh, wow. Wow. Much better. What? Meat popsicle, what? What got me banned on another stream? Really? I wonder what stream that would be. Twitch? YouTube? Where are we talking about? Oh, if you typed it in? Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I mean... building, hold on a second here. Okay, that is going to be most likely a, what's that called? A resource depot and everything like that. Yeah, you might be right. I didn't think about that from that point of view. I guess if you take it from the dirty point of view, I suppose you could do that. So I do take that back, but... Okay, jetpack's working a lot better now. I like that. Nothing. And I'm trying to check as many of these damaged machineries out as possible, because sometimes damaged machinery may be hiding a crashed ship, and I feel like we should have found more than one crashed ship by now. Especially since we found, I think, what, 3 crashed freighters? Launch fuel. Goodbye. Come here. Excellent. Okay. Now we're back to normal there. Yes, I will go to the movies for the first time in years. Yeah, I've got, actually, you know, the great part is about working at the place I'm at right now is that most of the folks I work with are around my age, which is hilarious. Never been in that situation before. Hey, well, we're here. Health restored. And they've all seen this movie and want to see it. So we are actually getting a whole group of people together, husbands and wives. We're going to go and get a whole bunch of tickets and go. We're going to kind of reserve an entire row and just have a great old time doing it. All right, we got 2 buildings here. Can't see either of them from here. And from up high. Okay, that is a beacon. Okay, so let's go to the other one. I know. Hang on there, Lucy. Bugging the crap out of me there, lady. Hey, Jenny. I hope you're well. How's nomanssky treating you? It's treating me okay. I'm doing a no starter ship challenge, basically called the Fugitive run. Hey, come on. Land. Get paid attention. Anyway, it's going pretty well. 2 graves so far, so that's always a good thing. Just gotta make it all the way to the center of the universe. If I can find myself a crashed ship or get somebody to land I can buy their ship from, and that's about it. So, but good to have you here, Jenny. Appreciate you. Thank you. Boink. Down we go. Alright, so we got a couple shelters. I cannot go inside. I'm not allowed. Oh, where to? Do we continue to head in a southerly direction? Let's go southerly. I think we should go southerly. Southerly sounds good. Oh, that was what? Okay, no, that was just that. Okay, good. Keep going. Sorry. Mistaken identity. We do need to hit a cave sooner or later so we can get some more batteries. Struggle. I've done it before. It can take a while to be quick. Oh, no. It's going to take a while. I have put into the rules specifically that I need to get 8 glyphs before I'm allowed to go to the center. So, yeah. Yeah, I have masochist, apparently. I like the torture. Yes. Thank you, sir. May I have another? How are we doing on sodium? We need more. We can use batteries, but stop that. Hazard protection. Nope. Nice try. Just land. I just want one of you to land. That's all you have to do is land. I mean, you guys are... it's 12 million for one of those. Maybe I can't buy that ship. But still, land. I headed this way because I could have swore I saw something over there, but it's not the something I was looking for. This is not the something you were looking for. Hey, look! Another building! Yay! What do we got? Down the dry riverbed. Make a right at the cave. Left at the funky upside-down tree, and you will find something I can't use. Which is a shame, because it'll help me find a damaged ship someplace. Darn you. Darn you. Okay. Here's what it is. You take the portal shortcut or jump each system. Once I get a ship, Jenny, I'll be able to hyperspace around and I can jump onto other planets. I got to find the 8 glyphs. I've got 2 already, which is pretty cool. But that's not a problem. And we'll use the, the sunset shortcut, but the rule I stipulated for myself is I still have to get the 8 glyphs. So that's the tough part. At least that's what I say, but I found 2 graves already, so I don't know. Is it going to be really that tough? Who can say? But we shall see. I think the toughest part is not breaking any rules, because there are a lot of rules to this one. I love this thing. Wish I could use it. Alright, I'm going to keep going southerly. Kaboom. Said the ship's appearing on the horizon. Was that a ship? Yeah, it was. But nobody landed. I cannot get anybody to land. I don't know what it is. Do I have to have a Minotaur or Colossus or something like that? That would be kind of weird. Okie dokie. Hey, look. More launch fuel. In any other game, I would love it, but right now that is not taking... it's taking up inventory space I could use for other stuff. Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount. Alright. So, gather up more of you, and that's the big guys, yeah. We shall see. Those are not the droids you're looking for. It only works on the weak-minded. It only works on the weak-minded. That's called procedural generation at its best, when stuff just pops up in front of you like that. Get out of the hills. Boink. Alright, what do we got? So what do you think? Think we'll find a ship, or you think we'll find another grave first? The way I'm going, it's probably going to be a grave. I have a funny feeling that the ships are not showing up. Come on, guys. No? Alright, so what do we got? We got a 5.7 million explorer there. That's in amongst that group. Unbelievable. If I could just get one of them to land. Building. Why don't they like me? I've got things to sell. That's backup in case I run out of batteries completely, which I probably will. Righty then. More nanites. What a shock. Darn it. Resources. Still, I think we ought to make a left and head towards that building, I guess. I was about to say I'm going to start heading east at this point. Alright, I'll use my last battery. It won't give me a full charge, but that's okay. And we get over here, we're going to go ahead and hit a cave. Hey, Marine. Waving at the passing by ships will sometimes make them land. I think we've proved that theory more than once. After 5,000 hours of playing this game, I've never gotten a ship to land with me waving at it. But I will try anything at this point. Please land. See, another one. I can't catch them in time, probably because I'm talking too much. Or maybe it's not enough. I don't know. You make the call. Really? See, that just ticks me off now. That's not fair, Mary. She just said she waved at him and had two of them land next to her last week. Gosh darn it. I don't think they like me. I think that's what it is. I mean, I've been waving at him, shooting my laser up in the air, and shaking my butt at him a little bit. It didn't work. Nothing's working. I don't know what's going on. I think they're all full of... it's Vy'keen, though. That could be a reason. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, what are we down to? Okay, we ought to hit this cave and I ought to make a few more batteries. I don't see any buildings nearby that I can hit right now. Yeah, let's do that. Jason told Shaw, hey, good night, Ann Millum. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. I'm sorry if I missed you. Crap, get away from that. What did I accomplish? 30,000 steps of failure. Yeah, Jason paid off Sean to not let them land next to me. I wouldn't be surprised. Jason's just that sort of a jerk. Well, now we know why they aren't stopping. Yeah, really. Maybe they know I'm a fugitive and they're like, I ain't stopping there. So let's get about 200 of this. Batteries are always handy later on. I mean, you can use them for a great many things, so it's not going to hurt me any. I can't get that one. Let's get this one. Yeah, I know I can assemble a Corvette at a Corvette workshop, I know. Anything there? No. Okay, hold on. Right there. They say it was tested. I mean, I really think it has to do with a great many things as far as the waving at ships as they go past. I will say that I have had it happen a couple times. Whether it's a coincidence or not, I don't know. But I've been waving, like I said, in all seriousness, been waving and shooting the laser up in the air. Sometimes putting a laser up in the air right in front of them will get them to stop by. At least, I don't know, in certain systems, maybe it's the species. I didn't think of that. That's an actual idea. I don't think I have enough ferrite to make too many. Oh, okay, good. That's it. Alright, 21 batteries. I think we're good. How's my ferrite? Where's my ferrite at? Did I use it all? Yes, I did. Cool. Righteous. Alright, so we're going to move on now. And let's see. So from here, we've been going east. Let's go south for a little ways. What time is it? Oh, I got about 10 more minutes and then I got to call it quits. Jason has tested it, he said? Yeah. Good old Jason. If Jason wants them to land next to him, he just wills it into being. The boy's been playing since before the game was released. I don't know how true that is. I'm making that up. I can't back that up at all. Okay. I may have to take a moment here because I have a desperate kitty. I have a cat, and he's an indoor-outdoor cat, so he'll go outside sometimes for a couple hours at night and then come back in and chill out. And I think he's desperate to get outside right now because he doesn't always like to use the litter box. He'd rather go outside. So let me go ahead and just pause for a second, guys. I'm going to kill the camera. Ah, ship just flew over, didn't it? I can hear it, but I don't know where it is.
Radiation protection falling.
Crud. That's a weird looking plant. There they are. All right. Never mind, I have my son to the rescue. He's going to go ahead and let him out. Okay, so we got another building there, but, you know, it's that kind of building. So I'm going to head in that direction just so we can get a bearing, and then we'll come back. I'm playing Dune. Need 23 more aluminum to finish my Thopter. Hey, Tigger. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I tell you what, man. Getting the Thopter is probably the best thing you can do in that game. That's another game I play, guys. I do a lot of Dune as well. I haven't done it in a while. I've transitioned into a different game temporarily. I need to get in there and make sure my base has fuel before the shields go down. But yeah, that's another game. And yeah, once you get that, man, once you get that Thopter, it's like everything becomes open to you. You can just go anywhere you want at that point. So, you know, always a great thing. Okay, so there's my laser. What am I running into? Nothing. Okay. Should be able to see any ships that come. There they are, right there. So let's get the waving going. I think they're too high. So I don't think... Still waving. Yeah. That's not going to make them land. I think they're too high, though. Like I've said before, they've got to be lower to the ground before that'll work. So, how do I get the parts for my Colossus on a different save? First of all, if you got them all on the first save, they should become available to you on the second save automatically. They should be opened up to you immediately. But what you may have to do is actually go to the vendor in the sky. Go to the anomaly and check it out. Another one of these buildings again. So go to the anomaly and check out the Quicksilver vendor and see if they're available there. But you should have them available in all your saves. I do. So I don't know why you wouldn't, unless it's different on different platforms. I wouldn't think that that would be the case. That's the metal. Yeah, that's far away. Could be a PS5 thing. Yeah, it's a possibility. Does vary by species. If it does vary by species, that would be impressive. That's exactly what I was thinking in regards to the waving. And that was from Mama Neeson over on Twitch. Yeah, that's very interesting. And maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Because this is Vy'keen all around. I don't know if it just doesn't work for that. Maybe I should switch over to the terrain manipulator instead. Or maybe I'm supposed to shoot up in the air with something. Oh, don't hit him. Don't hit him. 8.6 million. 6.7 for the fighter. Yeah. You did it to me again. I'll have to use that. Okay, where are we going? South still? Okay. Shot straight up in the air, and they're coming really frequently. That's the thing. Ah, watch it. Grab a little more of that. And now that we've gone far enough, let's take another look around while we walk. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Wish I could befriend one of those and ride him around. If you're asking me if I did the expedition, anybody else want to answer that question for him? Yes, Ginny. I did the expedition. I did it in 1 hour and 13 minutes. The entire expedition. a full, nearly, I think that's a full 10 minutes faster than Zane from Zane's World. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a speedrunner. So I speedrun expeditions on a regular basis. So I'm going strong for about 2 years in the expeditions. So, but I've been playing the expeditions since they started. So I was there during the first expedition that came out. And I've been watching Jason, Zane, Beeblebum, even back as the days of Mandy from nomanssky, doing them as well. And used to always love watching the competition, and then realized I was actually doing it quicker than them. So I was like, I need to get in on this. So, well, I haven't heard of you before. Was I under a rock something? No, that might have been me. I might have been the one under the rock. So, well, thanks for following, Jenny. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's because I'm mostly on YouTube, and that's, I think, the reason why. If you blink, you missed it. Thanks, Worf. Appreciate it. Such a cool game. I'm like 70 hours in. Am I hooked? Love? Oh my God. You're only 70 hours into this? You're screwed now. I've got nearly 5,000 hours into this now. And I'm by no means someone with the most hours in this game. I can't get enough of this game. I play it all the time. I might get a little burnt out once in a while, and I'll go do something else, and then I come back to it. Because they always come out with an update that's like, yes, I gotta do this. Not that the trash update was really anything special, but yeah. And I've been following Zane, and me and him converse back and forth. Beeblebum, Jason from Jason Plays, Bob, if you follow Survival Bob at all, he lives about 500 miles south of me or so. A-Train from Train Recreations over there, he's really good. And I've been playing with these guys for a long time now. I don't have as much time to dedicate to streaming, and I think that's really the reason why. If you haven't been following on YouTube, then that's a good reason why you haven't heard of me. I only do it over here, usually doing drops, and I just started deciding to say, hey, why not? Come on, guys, land. Anybody? Nobody? I cannot believe how nobody wants to land. It's really weird. And yeah, a little bit of ADHD in case you didn't notice. But yeah, it's one of those things. You watch them occasionally? Yeah. I'm still learning new things. I don't care how long I've been playing. I may say I have 5,000 hours, I'm a speedrunner, and blah, 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 blah. I'm learning new things every time. And it's usually the people in the chat that are telling me, hey, you can do this. And I'm like, oh, no. And it's incredible, so we all work together. It's a great, great community on Twitch or on YouTube, both. It really doesn't make a difference. It's a really good community. So I enjoy being there. Is this game squirrely? Oh, yeah, shiny. Ooh, look, a piece of candy. Yeah. So, come on, give me another building. I need buildings. Where's my buildings? I need to find another grave or something, and I'm actually coming up on my cutoff time. Crap. So I've got to find something I can stop at. Maybe a cave or something like that. I don't think... Wow, I found the one hole that was like people-sized. Look, I'm in a cave. A pit. Oh, stop. Get away from me. I'll go over here. All right. I'll let that charge up for a second. So, you find yourself stuck in a cave, you can't get out. I'll show you a little trick here in just a second. I just want to recharge my toxic protection suddenly that I didn't know was a thing. So, it is definitely squirrely, Jenny. Absolutely. Just past 4100 yourself. Fantastic. I'm looking back through the chats to see what I missed. So, yeah. But who said there was 70 hours in? Binge, two 24-hour binge days in so far, Bainesway. That's fantastic, dude. Welcome to the club, traveler. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's got so much variety, whether you like to build stuff, and you've seen what people have been building on the Corvettes. I can't even come close to anything like that. Actually, my famous Corvette that I've got right now is literally a brick. It's a big red brick with 3 holes in it in the top. And I fly that brick around on occasion and go, see, that's all I can do. And then, of course, I think of Phineas and Ferb, and then it's like, brick, 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 brick. They're fun. So to get out of a cave, dig a hole in the side and fill it in while you're standing in it. Boink, and you pop out to the surface. So if anyone doesn't know that trick, there's one for you. I don't want to go to that unknown building. That's the wrong way. I want to go this way. And make sure I don't fall in that hole again. So how do I call a Viking down to land and trade with me? How indeed. I have a lot of fun playing this. I've been playing it for a long time. I enjoy the streaming aspect. I was really nervous when I first started about 3 years ago. And, people here are fantastic, so it became an easy thing to do, and I love doing it for folks and playing games and enjoying it with them. I love the backseat driving, the camaraderie, the roasting. Gotta have it all. So, really enjoy it. Is your Dune server on low population side? Oh God, Myrene, I am on the same server, and you all familiar with Jason, and Survival Bob, and Beeblebum, and Zane, and the crew. We are on the Icarus server in Europe, and the siege that we are on is Fajr, F-A-J-R. Fajr. And my life support power is low. And I joined up on that server a while back, and I was watching Bob the other day play, and I was like, dude, yeah, you're actually pretty freaking good at this game, you know, because he claims he's okay at gaming and stuff like that, but he's actually really good. If you watch him, he's got the reflexes, man. He's probably 20 years younger than me, but still, he's got really good reflexes in doing it. That's another reason why I think I play this game, is I really don't need the fastest reflexes in the world, and I can still beat Jason. Insert evil laugh here. Plus, I'm in kind of an odd euphoric mood right now because it's been really busy at work, and there's been a lot to do, and I feel like I've been nailing it a little bit. So I'm kind of really glad that things are going well in that area. Got a lot coming up this weekend. So, and guys, on the YouTube side, very top of the page, you'll see the pinned comment. If you check out that post on my channel, if you go to my channel on YouTube and go scroll over to posts, my very first post I have on there, the latest one, if you will, is in regards to what kind of series we're going to play next. It's not what game. In No Man's Sky, I usually do a playthrough every year, and I go through a story mode version. I read all the stuff. Pardon me, I do it in story mode content, and then but we're at a point right now, it's like, you know what, do we want to change it up a little bit? Is there something different you want to see? So I gave everybody the opportunity to drop in a comment and tell me what you want to see, and there's some crazy stuff in there, let me tell you. I really enjoyed the comments though, and I always reply to everybody's comments, okay? So drop it in there. You may see a thumbs up and a heart and say, oh, you know, Paul liked your comment. That means I read it. That doesn't mean I just went click, 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 and liked everybody's comments for a while. No, it means I actually did read the comment. If I don't make a comment in return, it's usually because I wasn't trying to do that. It's because I don't have any questions about it or any comments to make. But I usually try to comment back to most people and let them know that, hey, yeah, I read this. Good idea. I think you're out of your mind. You know, things like that. You know, nothing insulting, of course. So by all means, drop a message in there and tell me what you want to see. You know, what kind of things do you want to see in a normal playthrough? Survival? You want me to do permadeath? I've already done a permadeath to the center of the universe multiple times, so I've got that tucked into my belt, or that trophy, for a while now. Can't believe I'm not seeing any of the buildings here, and I really need to get something going here. Let's head west for a little bit and see what happens. So we'll see how it goes. I started to join, and by the way, Myrene, in regards to the Dune server, I wouldn't say it's low population-wise. Ever since they came out with the latest update, a lot of the servers are increasing in the amount of people that have been playing on them. So I don't think you're going to find one that's low population. The time of day that you play, on the other hand, if you are in the United States, for instance, you're playing on a European server, it does reset at 11 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time, if you will, but the population when you're playing at 9 o'clock at night Eastern Time is really low. So you want to go to those PvP places and get some nice things. There ain't nobody around. Nobody's playing. So usually a good time to go. I'm going to use both batteries now. Well, I was hoping it would be more than just that. This one's odd, though. Hang on a second. Is that a oh, it's a dude. Okay, it's a dude just hanging out there. I can't trade with him, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hit this up. I've run across these on occasion. You don't see these too often. Okay, this is a good spot, I think, to stop. But I know we're heading south the whole way, but you know what's good about this is that we got this cave right here. So let me duck into the cave, and here's the save point. That's what we'll do. We'll hit the save point. There we go. So we got a save point. Galaxy, now that's a tough one, Rothgar. I have to say that I haven't done a whole ton of galaxy hopping. I've probably been to about 25 different galaxies or so. Let's chat for a little bit. Am I in the cave now? Yes, I am. Okay. And we're saved over there, so we'll come back to this. So I'm going to come back to this in a little bit. Our inventory slots are full. Let me get rid of some of the crap that's in here. So we got a good amount of stuff. We've gotten 2 graves. We've done pretty well on this. Multi-tool's got a couple mining tool upgrades, so we're doing good there too. I just need to get somebody to land. And next Wednesday, that's what we're going to do here. But we're going to chat for just a few minutes. So let me go ahead and quit the mode select. And if you guys want to see where we're at with this, 2 hours and... pardon me, 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm losing my voice now. I have several saves in here. You see like, oh, Paul, you only got 78 hours on this one. Well, you know, 450 hours on this one, 200 on that one. I've got a bunch of saves in here. This save, by the way, is my fastest permadeath no starter ship challenge that I did. I found a ship within 4 minutes. And that one I keep as a primary that I keep around. Secondary, you see that. Here's my speed run on Remnant that I have in here. This was the episodes that you might have seen the last couple of weeks, the 3 Mondays in a row that I did that. That's that one. I'm probably going to get rid of that one here shortly. And this one, oh, this was the stranded run. We can get rid of that one. That one's gone. We don't need that anymore. So there we are. And I use this one for the most part now. Anyway, so that's that. Paradise one, where you crash your ship in there and have to burn on a paradise planet because you were shot down by pirates. That's an interesting one, Bear Blue. Put that in the comment if you can get over there on the post. Drop that in there because I'll probably forget. Why is he just sitting there? Why is who just sitting where? What are you talking about? Oh, no problem. Thank you for being here. Yeah, 4-minute run was pretty cool. That was just stupid stuff. I literally spawned, I opened my eyes, and there's a trading post right there. And it wasn't any restrictions or anything like that. I could buy a ship, but how do I afford that? It also had scrap on the planet. So I was able to pick up all kinds of Corvette parts along the way to the place, worth millions each. And I was able to buy a ship like that, and it was done. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Couldn't have been any better than that. Doesn't happen often, but that was a weird one. So, but we'll come back to this. Let me switch to the end screen here so you guys can get out of here. Okay, good deal. So yeah, by all means, put some messages into the comment section. I really appreciate it, and that would really help out a lot. We'll figure that out. Hit the like button on the YouTube side, guys. I really appreciate that there. We are going to raid somebody over on YouTube, and I got to set that up because we'd like to raid on the Twitch side as well. Hit button, open screen. Thank you. Yeah, I got a stream deck here. It's not obeying very well. It does sometimes, but not all the time. So we're going to first set up our raid on YouTube, and we'll get to somebody over there. And it doesn't happen immediately. It'll happen just in a little bit. And then we'll talk a little bit more. So a lot of things, I always learn new things on this channel as far, not on this channel, on playing No Man's Sky from a great many people that join in the chats and stuff like that. It's really, really a lot of fun. I have done Dune Awakening over here on occasion. I've done, let me see, a whole bunch of other games. If you like cozy games, I've done some cozy games too, Palia. Occasionally, I'll get the gang together. When I say the gang, I mean my kids. Now, I've got 4 kids. And one of them's married, so that makes 5 as far as I'm concerned. So the 6 of us jump on a Minecraft realm, and we play together, and it's just absolute. It's not so much the game at that point, it's the kids and the hilarity that goes on, all the sarcasm, the roasting of each other. A lot of fun. So hopefully we can get that done sooner or later. Thank you, Ginny. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here as well. And no problem. It was a great. I had a great time. I'm still working on trying to get all this going here. I should really pay closer attention. Come on, get down there. Thank you. There we go. There's our redirect. Now, I got a dude that I like to redirect to on a regular basis. He said he was playing No Man's Sky, and he is. So Delta 1246, we're going to raid over on the YouTube side. He's doing hunting for multi-tools and ships, which is usually a pretty cool time. He usually also has people involved on the stream as well. So there'll be other people, not just in chat, but on voice chat as well, on the Discord, if you will. So we're going to check him out. We're going to go ahead and bring a raid over to him on the YouTube side. And as far as Twitch is concerned, and I'm pretty sure I can still raid over here. And I really appreciate all the subs on YouTube, guys, the follows on Twitch. You people are awesome. I really, really appreciate you. Let me see here. There's a button here that means raid. Hold on. Stream, manage, raid. Raid. There we go. Raid a channel. And I get to look and see who I can raid right now. First, I'm going to look over on the side here. Okay, I got nobody over there that I'm familiar with that's raiding at this time of night. So we'll raid somebody else. Let me do it. No Man's Sky check real quick and see who's playing, and we can raid somebody new. Hopefully someone in English as well. And if anyone knows anybody, throw it up there. Just throw a name up. Appreciate you guys. Oh, that's me. Hi, I can raid myself. Isn't that cool? No, that's not really true. Oh, we got a guy who's 80 hours in who's playing. Let's go ahead and raid. His name is Josh Laufin. He's English, cozy, has animals apparently, and he's chill. So he's kind of a laid-back dude. So we're going to raid somebody new. He's only got 6 people over there right now. I have no idea how many people are over on Twitch right now because I am doing multiple things at the same time. We had a total of 36 people that popped in over here. I really appreciate you guys. And currently 16 people. So let's go ahead and raid him, say hi, and I'm going to drop in and say hi as well, and hit a follow if you like him and everybody like that. Same thing on the YouTube side. If you guys like seeing Delta, drop a sub over there, okay? Because he really could. He's a great dude, and it's always nice to show the love that way, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and raid Josh Laufin. Let me go ahead and get that going. Hold on a second here. I got to find him now. Going blind. No. What we'll do a search real quick. There he is. Got him. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and raid him now. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I will see you next Wednesday, and we will do this again, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you guys then. Take care, everybody, and have a great evening. Appreciate it. Bye, all.